I'll be back before you.
You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
s.1.
You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
s.1.
Action.
Put me a bottle. I'm trying to get drunk.
Yeah, let's get drunk. Alright, it's the first episode of the Coach's Corner podcast, man, where we keep it real live, uncut, and direct. It's a daily conversation inspiring off a daily conversation we used to having amongst the coaches, so we decided to put it on the podcast platform and just get our shit off, talk our shit, talk youth football, state of youth football, shit that's going on around youth football in our area. So that's what we at with it today. We got a special guest with us, my man Coach Fox from the Southern Maryland United organization. Our Southern Maryland is
Charles County.
Charles County, yeah. So Coach Fox, we're gonna go ahead and jump off with you. Tell us how you got started coaching youth football.
Football has been a part of my life since I was a kid. I tell people when I played football, it was the only time that I wasn't in trouble in my life. And so for me, football had a place in my life. I took some bad turns in my life, and in the early 90s, I wound up going to prison. And I spent over a decade in prison for some things that I did. But while I was there, I made a promise to myself that when I came home, I was going to change my life around, and I was going to give back to my community instead of taking from it like I did previously. And so the only thing that I knew was football. It's what I had. The only positive thing that ever happened in my life was football, my football coaches and that experience. So I got into coaching football. I started with the Southern Maryland Hawks, who gave me my first start. And I got out there, and like a lot of other coaches, I was just doing what I was taught in high school.
Gotcha.
And
so you wasn't a Madden coach. You
no,
basically had some knowledge.
I had some knowledge. Yeah, I played the game,
Gotcha.
but I wasn't the greatest in the world. But I learned from my coaches, and I knew. And so my first couple years was us running our favorite plays from high school and whatever defense we ran in high school. And then I had a coach that pulled me up and said, "Hey, I'm going to a coach's clinic. Would you like to go with me?" And I went, and I started going to coaches' clinics every year since then. And one of the things I've always said was the great thing about coaches' clinics, when you go and learn, you can learn what to do, but you can also learn what not to do.
Right.
And so there's always education at a coach's clinic. And I felt like, as a coach, if I'm asking my players each year to get better, to put in the work to get better, then as a coach, I need to do that same thing. And so I spent a lot more time. That's when I really started studying the sport and studying the game, and not just the X's and O's, but the positions and the players and how things should move and operate. And then I soon learned how much the game changes from year to year and from decade to decade, and how much we regurgitate things that happened years ago. So, all the teams now are running spread offenses. The spread offense was derived from single wing offense, which was the first offense that we ever had in football. So a lot of people don't know that what they're teaching now is what they were teaching 100 years ago, and then we're just adding new things to it. So the education part of the sport just helped me fall in love with it more, and working with the kids. For me, my coaching philosophy is this: I believe all offenses work, I believe all defenses work. I think what separates us is the relationship you have with the kids. And so for me, when we're coaching, we're building relationships. Everybody that coaches with me, we talk about that. And one of the sayings that I have is that none of us showed up here to be anybody's daddy, but it's the hand that we're dealt. And so for some of these kids, you may be the only father that they know. You may be the only big brother or uncle or whoever, the man figure in their life that they will ever know. And so that's a steep responsibility. And so that's what I've carried with me throughout my years of coaching and stuff. Like I said, I was with Southern Maryland United. I went on to Spirit of Faith. I coached there for a year. Then I started a program called the Charles County Spartans. Did that for 2 or 3 years, and then I was going to be done with football and just wanted to get out of it. And just at the time that I was getting out of it, my sons decided that they wanted to play football. And so for me, I coached with Kurt. I guess you can say I brought Kurt into coaching. He was yelling at me on the sideline.
This was at the Spartans?
At the Spartans,
Okay,
yeah. His brother played on my team. He's on the sidelines yelling at me. Put my motherfucking brother in and all this, you know that bullshit that Kurt did. And why ain't he getting playing time and stuff?
Were you sorry?
Nah, his brother was actually decent. Nah.
Was he sorry?
No, he was not. He was a good player.
1 to 10, what was he then? Let's be there.
1 to 10?
From the beginning, what was he 1 to 10?
He was a 7 when he played for me.
So 7's one getting the game for you?
Huh?
You said 7 one getting
Now when I got a rack of 9s.
Yeah.
So he was oh man.
So
he got his 8 plays.
So I
he got his 8?
Yeah, he got 8, plus 2.
I brought Kurt down out of the stands. I said, let me show you why.
Shit.
And from that friend, and I was done with football except for Kurt. I'm gonna tell you now, back then, I was done with. What's that now? Almost 15 years ago now, right?
2014.
Yeah. So it's been a long.
13.
Yeah. So it was a long time ago.
I just ain't understand how a white person teach black kids.
I told him that when I met him probably about 6 years ago. I'm like, man, white people be fucking with black kids.
Yeah, we do sometimes, you know.
Then he beat Twin back to back. I said, oh yeah, white people tripping.
So me and Kurt, from that we built a hell of a friendship, and so he went on to Westlake, and so I said to myself, if the boys were gonna play, they're gonna play for somebody that I trust. And at that time, the only person I trust was Kurt. Of course, he did my kids shitty. You know, that's what you do to your friends.
Hold on, let's start up. Let me ask you a question. So what are they on the 1 to 10?
2s. I'm their daddy. I'm gonna tell you, 2s.
Sorry shit.
They were terrible back then. They was bad back then.
You gonna be an 8 or 1.
1. That's it.
So you gotta be a choice, either an 8 or a 1. You know, 8 you can work around making 8 better.
Yeah.
At 1, you like, damn, I gotta really teach these motherfuckers.
He playing with brands.
Yeah. So I'm telling them, hey, kill the butterfly.
That's exactly what Pac
That's what I'm
said.
telling them, kill the butterfly.
Hey. Give him something to focus on. Though. Like, this your butterfly. Get this out.
Yeah. So I brought him over to Kurt, and I just sat in the chair and I just watched, and then
And you talk shit just like I did.
Yeah. You cuss him out too?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Put my fucking kids in the game.
Yeah.
Right. And so
I got one more question. I'm gonna leave it
Yeah.
alone. Were they playing white people positions or was they out of?
line. Yes. White line. That's white people position. Line.
White person position.
Name 4. All right. I'm helping out.
Help me out.
Okay, I'm helping out. Name 4 white corners in the
Exactly.
NFL right now.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's a
All
good
right. Shit. Name me 4 white guy receivers in the NFL right now. You're gonna call 2, and we know it's gonna be Cup and Thielen on
That's
top.
it.
Now give me the other 2.
We done.
All right. Well, so let's go on. Let's move on.
Nah, he a Raven.
Nah,
He
you
a
can't
Raven.
name him.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, all right.
You
Let's move on.
You right.
So, while I was sitting there, another guy that coached with us at the Spartans, Jamar Curtis, was over there coaching, and he come over there. Fox, what are you sitting out here for? Man, I'm just watching my kids. That's it. Oh man, you gotta come over and coach us. Nope, I'm not coaching. I'm just watching my kids. All right, well, just come over and work with my quarterback. He played linebacker last year. I need somebody teaching how to play quarterback. So I went over there a couple days, and then I went back over to Kurt's practice. I said, man, look out for the kids. I'm coaching with Jamar, so I ain't got no.
Gotcha.
So I started coaching with Jamar at Westlake, and we coached there for a few years, and then we went to nationals with the 13U team, and everybody knows his son, Jamar Curtis Jr.
Hell
who
yeah.
was-
St.
So
John's.
that's
St. John's.
still one of my favorite
He
games.
boogies. He's still boogieing.
The Westlake
Yeah, he's
12U
still doing
game. I think
Yeah.
y'all played Landover
Yeah, Seminoles.
in
Yeah.
what you call?
Yep, it was a
Man,
great game.
That game right there, like a classic.
Yeah.
That shit was like that.
Yeah,
You was
so
calling the offense for
yeah.
Westlake at that
Mhm.
game?
Yep.
They had a lot of classes.
That was a
They had a lot of
bomb
classes against
burner right
Landover.
there.
When he was
Yeah,
like
that shit
9,
was like
when he was
that.
like 9, they went to like triple overtime.
So one of the things a lot of people don't know, when we were with the Spartans, our kids at that time were 10, 11. Jamar was 8, and when we did 7-on-7, he was the starting corner for us at 8 years old. just when we did 7-on-7.
He can play.
Yeah, so like he always a great athlete, great kid. You know, a kid like that makes you look like a genius. You know, because you can call anything. And
remember they had him and the younger that went to McNamara basketball, younger Quigley.
yeah. Mm-hmm. And
Two youngest respect.
my favorite story about Jamar to express what he can do on a football field was we would run a trap. And the trap is designed to start in one direction and then cut back across the grain. And we were playing a team from Fredericksburg, and a lot of people remember that game because they came with the sludge hammers and the shovels and all of that stuff.
A lot of pictures too.
Yeah, it was a high profile game, and we called trap right, and so he's supposed to start to his left and cut back to the right. And we ran that play about 3 or 4 times, probably 15 yards a pop. And about the 4th time I called it, he went to the right and he stayed right and bounced it outside and down the sideline for about a 65-yard touchdown. He comes to the sideline and I'm ripping him a new asshole.
Right.
Like, I'm like, you know, Jamar, it's trap right. You know, go to the right. You bouncing out left to the outside. He said, yeah, coach, but the end was slicing. And I said, man, run the play. And I'm thinking to myself, how in the fuck can you see the end slicing if you're going, you know, you're supposed to be going this way and you put the brakes on and bounce outside. So when I went back and looked at the video, sure enough, the kid was slicing, he seen it, and he bounced it out to the outside. So to have that type of vision, I had to go in and apologize to him. Like, you know, that's the worst thing in the world, apologize to a 12-year-old. Shit, I'm sorry, you're right. But he was different and always yes coach, no coach. And he could take a bad play and make it a great play.
Turn shit to sugar.
And yeah,
So would you say that was one of the best kids you probably coached?
yeah, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of them, and you get attached to all of them for different reasons. And I think that a lot of people, you know, Kurt and I were blessed to coach Caleb Williams and other kids, and people want to talk about those. But like, I got a kid, Brandon Pickrell, that I coached. And man, he's just a great dad. You know, he goes to work every day. He takes care of his family. He loves his wife, and he's got 4 or 5 beautiful children that he cares for every day. And he's just a great young man. And so I'm just as proud of him as I would be of Caleb or Malcolm or any of the others that are doing great. It's not about, for me, like, we're using football, right? So I always tell my kids, I have a saying, I say, use football, don't let football use you, right? And so what I mean by that is every great life lesson that I've ever learned, I can track it back to football, right? Teamwork, sacrifice, all of those things I learned from football. So when I see that the kids are using that and applying it in their lives, then I understand they got it. They don't have to be, you know, look, football ends for everybody, right? Some days it's going to end for Caleb. Some days it's going to end for it ends for everybody at a different time, but it's what you've become after football. That's what really matters. And so when I see these guys being great young men and coming back, I got a kid that's coaching with me now, also went to St. John's, Omar Truitt. I don't know if y'all been around long enough to remember Omar, but you know, he went to the University of Iowa. He's a great young man. Great young man, and now he's coming back and coaching. So to see that and to be a part of that is that, to me, that's the reward, right? That's, I gotta say, I call them living trophies, right? I'm not worried about the trophies we put in our room. It's these kids whose lives we've affected and changed. And at the end of the day, if I can keep kids from making the mistakes that I made and become great young men, man, I've accomplished everything that I want to do with the sport.
That's the national championship.
That's the national championship.
No, we're not about to do that. I'm not even gonna let them do that.
Hey,
You're not about to
but
do
the
that.
way you speak is like you don't put a lot of onus on winning though. Like on the scale of 1 through 10.
Losing shit right
So I'm competitive. Shit that my kids will tell you, you can't play a game of checkers in my house. If I'm losing, I'll knock the fucking board over. Like, I'm competitive, but competitiveness has its place. Everything has its place. If I want to be successful, I want to be successful in life. So what do I want to be? Successful in football and fail at life? Or do I want to be successful at life and maybe I'm not as great as I could be at football? And then we get to, at what point does winning football games mean more than the morals and principles that that we put into these kids and that we talk about and that we preach every day. And for me, winning doesn't mean that much. It means a lot. I'm competitive. If we line up against each other, if my team goes out against Kurt, I'm trying to knock his fucking head off. Let's get it clear.
We'll beat the shit out.
Let's get it clear, right? So see, here's the thing that Kurt forgets, right? I taught Kurt everything
Hey, stop
he
playing
knows.
me like you.
Yeah, I taught
Heard that big
I taught Kurt everything he knows. I did not teach Kurt everything I
That's
know.
Mr. Miyagi. You now you
No, actually, Kurt is extremely smart.
Like I
Kurt,
That's probably why he
Kurt,
stopped coaching after you left.
yeah, no, it's not. Let me tell you, Kurt could take things that I designed and see how to fit them into the game.
Hey, pause.
You cannot. And we will not.
So in my coaching career, and this is the honest truth. In my coaching career, so even if I was most of the time I've been an offensive coordinator, but there's times I was a head coach. But in either of those times, I always called the offense, except when Kurt coached with me. He's the only person I ever trust to run the offense because he understood it. He took the time to understand, and he was in himself a smart football player. So he would take certain formations or things that I would design up, and he could design 5 or 6 plays that would just knock your head off.
No, the funniest shit was between you and Buck. Y'all both did the same shit. I'm talking shit like, yeah, you old motherfuckers all in the way. Let me run this motherfucker. And we got fucked up. I said, oh, you know what? Y'all need my help. You know what? But I be trying to tell the coaches now, like, when you got your young coaches talking shit, let them run the show. Let them see how it feels to be under the fire. Because motherfuckers don't know. Once you get in the game, that shit get real. Them parents get to going crazy in the back of your head. You some shit. They want their son to get the ball. Then don't let it be one of the coaches out there doing something strange with their mothers.
Yeah.
Definitely mom's looking at you like, hey, what's up?
That's all the
There
coaches.
you go. No, that's not all
What's the
coaches.
percentage you say doing something strange with the mom?
Oh, 90, 100%.
Oh, 90?
Yeah, 90%.
Hey,
He came in here with a
man,
Rock Creek.
it's an
Hey,
introduction to
Hey,
Mr.
this shit-
Freelon with a Rock Creek show. The shit straight.
burn that shit. That shit is over.
It is over fast and shit.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey,
What's up, what's
hey,
up, what's
I ain't
up?
gonna lie to you. Hey, y'all ever heard that saying? Y'all ever heard that saying? If somebody walked into church, the walls would fall down. Meet the walls would fall down.
Man.
That joker walked into the church. They said we closing the door.
They closed the door.
He's the problem.
Jesus don't want him. Do you hear me?
You heard that
Jesus
saying.
don't want
In the Catholic church. We don't get in the Catholic church.
No,
I never heard about the walls falling
Hey,
down.
Let me stop real
listen,
quick.
have you ever got a
Hey,
sign
you
that
gotta
you were
be
going to
careful.
hell?
TJ is from El Paso, Texas. He just did the white people shit. He put his phone on this thing.
Yeah, I want to
See what I'm saying? We don't get two
All the white people. All the white people.
close up to
Yeah.
this shit.
That's my dog.
Two
Yeah.
That's my dog, man.
He got that thing in his car when he drives like an Uber driver with that thing in his car for no reason. I know you got one.
I do.
Hey,
Yeah, I know you did.
My bad, y'all. I'm late. I've been moving, trying to get shit together.
But Father, do you think them same morals and principles and values you still can teach by the way the football is changing now?
I think, yeah. So I still do.
Because them parents don't be playing. Like,
Man,
if my son,
I don't
if
agree.
my son that back, he better get the ball 45 times a
So
game.
to me, so I think
Hold on, Bud just said we allow it. So if you don't allow it, that best player leaving your team, then now you, instead of being first place team in the league,
That's your problem.
Now you ninth place team. In the
that's your
league.
problem. You're scared to say goodbye.
Let's go. Let's
Nah,
talk about it.
Yeah, I'm not scared to
I just
say
wanna
goodbye.
make sure.
That
But
ain't really
you
the
said
but
that.
I also but
That's
here's
not the
here's
problem.
Why
the
you can't have both though?
No, that's not the problem. Yo. That's not the problem.
I ain't trying to
That's not the
have
problem
both.
at all, though. The problem is that, like Kurt said, it's ran by whoever controls the best players. It's not ran by the coaches or the org no more, because the coach runs the team. In reality, right now, an org doesn't run anything. The coach runs the team, which in turns runs all the players, which in turns you can leave whenever you want to. If I get mad at Mike and Mike run an organization, I can say, fuck Mike, I'm taking my whole team to another organization. Another organization gonna say, all right, we're gonna give you whatever you want.
Open
You
doors.
Come here.
Yeah.
So it's no structure in the shit no more. It's just like the transfer portal. It's no structure. It's just like, it's a free fall. Like, Bud can't cuss out his star player
Yeah,
and the
that's why I
mother.
said the parents still.
Yeah,
hold
you
all
can't
that-
do
all
it. And
the
then
cards.
kids
Some
getting more
cards, yeah.
disrespectful by the year.
Shit,
They get
by
more
the-
disrespectful by the year. They'll smack they will
I
fuck
gue-
you up.
I
They
guess-
will try you.
I guess I got to come coach closer to the city.
Yeah,
'cause
you
we
out
don't-
there.
we
They'll
don't-
try you. A
We
kid
don't
will
have
try
that.
you.
Yeah, we
They'll
don't-
try you. Like some kids get real to a point where as though as a man you gotta look at yourself and be like, can I let this little motherfucker talk to me or act this way? Then his parent gonna placate what he do and act like it's cool.
But I
We
think
was
that's
wrong.
where you at though. A lot of it is the parents ain't being parents no more, right? So instead of saying, "Hey, you got to listen to your coach," it's, "Hey, my son is right." You know what I'm saying? And they take that side of it instead of it letting somebody get coached.
So let me ask you this: how many guys in here are coaching currently?
I'm not.
You're not.
No,
You're
I'm
coaching.
still
Okay.
three.
So let me say this: do you at any point pull your players and your parents together and set boundaries?
But
No. Ain't no but. Ain't no but.
No,
Either you do or you don't.
no, yeah, but people do set boundaries, but the boundaries cross all the
Okay.
time.
Okay. Because you allow it to
I
be
got
crossed.
habitual line
Because you
steppers
allow it
on
to
my
be
team.
crossed.
Habitual line cross.
Because you allow them to cross.
But that's not true because this year, more than any other year, right? We actually came up with a contract and we had parents sign it, right?
And when somebody violated, what was the issue? What
Even
was
I
done?
got suspended last year.
Okay, but
You
I'm
know what
saying when somebody
Like,
when
you know what I'm
somebody
saying? So-
violates,
She said
do
you
we
get
carry it
suspended
out?
before that though? Don't do
But
that. Nah, let's be clear. Hold on, let's back up. You was getting suspended by the team before that.
yeah, I got suspended.
But here's
once
my
before.
thing so it goes back to what I just said. We talk about morals, principles, and accountability. So let's just call spade spade. Since y'all want me to talk truth, let's talk truth. Sometimes winning becomes more important than correction.
That's not
Facts.
sometimes.
All right, okay. So to me, it's not gonna make.
Is it fun when you lose?
No, it's not fun when we're losing. But
So
why are we losing? Why are we
when it
losing?
takes a lot of
Because
pressure.
Johnny can't do what he's supposed to do, and therefore he can't be on the
So,
field.
Fox, I go back
So
to
now,
the- I
so
go
now
back
we're
to the-
losing. So we got somebody that let our team down.
I go back to the question of before, nobody wasn't playing spring football.
Right.
Now, spring football is a must, because if you don't,
You gonna lose kids.
Yeah,
For sure.
You talking about spring tackle?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't do
But
spring
we
tackle.
didn't
I don't-
always play
I
spring
don't.
tackle.
I don't play spring tackle.
I'm sorry,
GMG plays
we
spring
we
tackle,
always
yeah.
play spring tackle.
no,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, so
That didn't use the
that,
indication.
that year, so.
What year
no,
y'all talking about?
No, TJ,
2006?
No, listen, TJ, no.
That's bullshit.
TJ,
They was playing.
Who's done? Let me ask you this.
no,
Arena.
so, no, that year.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying
So
to figure out.
no,
What year y'all talking
No,
about?
listen, the year when Tonio got in the Uber, got dropped off in the Uber.
Hate you.
That was
Yeah.
the best game ever.
Wow.
He still had
With tennis shoes.
They got the kid off in the Uber.
And ran
Oh, for real?
ran the quarterback sneak that year.
I think they played the whole game. It was overtime.
It was overtime. He showed up for overtime.
He showed up in the Uber. Listen, I swear to God, he jumped out the Uber, ain't checked in with
He
nobody.
they did the quarterback sneak. The very next play.
Ran straight the game. Got a quarterback sneak.
Won the game.
I said, "Oh, lunch."
It was the greatest play, one of the greatest plays ever.
Nah, it was definitely a
But-
good time.
That year, after that year, to me, I seen everybody, even because when I had my team, everybody
God damn.
did spring football
Y'all talk this
after that
nigga
year
up.
to talk to make sure that again, if you don't play spring football, another coach gonna say, "Oh, we playing." So then the parent take the kid out there. The parent take the kid out there. They supposed to only play with them for the spring to get quote unquote some bump. By then,
They locked in.
they staying because by then the coach telling you everything you want to hear, or they just like the way they do practices or games. Cause I know for sure between us three, TJ,
The mob.
nah, I'm just saying in general, when we did the All-Star shit.
Oh, yeah, we
Oh,
was
don't
cool.
let you come to the All-Star
Oh, we
practice.
was
It's over
cooked.
with.
You will
It's
never
over
go
with.
back to your team.
You ain't never going
You will
back.
never go back to your
You
team.
gonna have the most
That
fun you've
DC
ever had.
That DC All-Star shit,
Yeah, we
and that shit was over with.
Every kid we ever wanted that played All-Star with us never went back to the team. Never. You will never see him again.
I guess I just
That's why they don't do
again
'em.
maybe different location. I don't have those issues.
So
We
that's
don't.
what I asked,
I've
like you said,
done.
your location
Yeah,
might be
I've done spring football once, and because of that experience, I'll never do it again. When we were with Westlake, the boys did spring football and went into fall, and by the end of that season, that was Kurt's last season coaching that team. Those kids were done.
See,
They
but
were
the
like
doubt-
they didn't.
the doubt-
I got a-
they were-
I got a question,
They were
though.
checked out. So I'll do 7-on-7. Like I'm doing. But here's the thing.
At what age
here's
would you do 7-on-7 though?
We do it 8 on up.
How old were y'all when that year you talking about?
Kurt, they were 8U there. that year?
9.
Y'all did
9U?
7 on
Was it
7?
9U?
No, we did spring time.
Oh, time. Sorry.
Spring tackle,
So
and then went on. So I'll do 7 on
Yeah,
7,
'cause we
but
won.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I tell everybody, I wouldn't give a fuck if I don't win a game. I'm not using.
Yeah, I'm a strong advocate against 7 on 7.
I'm not. I don't know why. It gets you to work on especially in youth football. It gives you a chance to work on something you're probably not going to work that much on.
I'm glad you said
And I
that.
never seen a nigga throw a route that they
Nah,
played
but-
with 7 on
but
7
see-
in the game.
Oh, I do all the
But see,
time.
with,
I'm talking about at that age group. At 8 and 7, fuck no.
but one of
We
the
didn't play it
Bullshit.
at 7 though.
Bullshit.
We ain't played
Well,
until
7 we
Call
do
it
9 for 9.
bullshit.
7 we
Yeah.
do 9 for 9. But
Hey.
8 you.
But so Fox, so like
Yeah.
you
Call it
said,
bullshit.
you don't care
You right.
about that we do spring tackle.
You
You
know
wouldn't care
7-year-olds
about
throwing
winning the
no
game.
routes.
Correct.
Fuck no.
If I was doing spring tackle, yeah.
I'm just saying.
I don't
because
know. I don't-
Most coaches go to a meeting with their parents and say, "Listen, this is our time to develop our team, to see play evaluations. I don't care about winning the game, but in that moment,
Bullshit.
when that game get
Yeah,
crunchy,
that's bullshit.
that's what I'm saying. So
Oh,
when
dog,
people say
on
they
the
got
field.
morals, values, and shit,
Yeah.
they should be getting called out
Yeah.
too, though.
So
people
let me say this:
but they be lying
if
like
we're
a
in if
motherfucker,
we're in
too.
a game, we're in a 7 on 7 game, and it's 0-0, and there's 2 minutes left on the clock. Does that mean I'm not going to try to win the game? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm gonna try to win the game. But if the outcome works that we don't,
So listen to me. If you got 40 kids, right?
I don't have 40 kids.
I'm
Never
just
had
asking you a
40
question.
kids.
I need your help out.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
You got 40 kids.
40 kids.
40 kids.
So we already know offense, defense, that's 22 altogether. The spring is no special teams. What I'm
Right.
saying. So you got 40 kids. Are we saying everybody gonna play?
No.
No. you saying that? No, you saying that. But he got morals, values,
But let's
and
be
all
clear though.
Hold on.
And I'm-
So
I'm
if you
not
got
being funny.
here
You
would
look
be my
different.
question. Here would be my question with 7 on 7. So it's 7 on 7. So
No, I think
so
you're talking
only,
tackle.
I'm talking spring.
Oh,
tackle.
talking
you're the
22
different-
kids. So for me, if I got 40 kids, you mean as a coach?
No.
As a coach, you cannot make a starting offense and a separate starting defense with 40 kids.
You could, but can't.
No.
But do you want
No,
to?
now
And
with
be
a full
competitive.
11.
Fuck no.
And be
Now with a full
competitive.
11.
Fuck no.
Now with a
And let's
full
be
11.
clear. We are
It's
all-
4 or 5 kids that can't come off the field.
Let's be clear though.
It is what it is.
I'm not
Like, but
hating
we don't
on-
want to be
hold on,
honest.
let's be clear, y'all. Let's be clear, y'all. We
Alright.
talking in different aspects. Maryland United, what
Yeah.
you doing out there, and I respect it. It's
I was just about to say
it's a
there's
different
levels.
it's a
There's
different
levels.
it's a different expectation than what we was doing. Like we couldn't lose. Like it was no you could lose every game and ain't nobody gonna trash you, bash you, or leave.
Oh no.
It's no way. No,
Certain people
no.
have
Listen.
expectations
I'm talking about in a
from
national level. We was in a spotlight every week. It was no way that we could put out a mediocre performance at no time. We gonna get buried. It's gonna be bad, and parents gonna leave because they got good kids. We had dogs everywhere. Parents gonna roll out. You gonna have kids that's beefing with other kids because kids is cruel.
Can I say something about that though?
Group chats that's cruel as shit.
Bro, we lost games, right? Like, and I'm just talking about us as the first group of kids I had, right? We lost a lot of games on the way up. We didn't lose kids because we lost games because of the process.
Nah, we lost a few.
Name a kid that we lost that we didn't want to lose.
Because of losses.
Tell Fox.
I'm talking about because of losses.
So you gotta tell Fox. Hey Fox, open up your phone right quick.
Because of losses, anything.
Just open your phone.
We didn't lose kids because of losses.
Our core was
Our core was the
smart.
core.
Hold on, Fox, open your phone right quick.
All right.
Type in his name. His name Eduardo. Ask them about Eduardo.
And we got cheated. It's cool.
Beat their ass.
Nah, we can discuss that.
Hey,
anytime,
hey,
though. Like,
hey, Kurt.
nigga, it was like you.
It's only 2 letters I gotta say on this
You was
motherfucker,
only
boy.
looking sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got.
Hey,
at that point, we got cheated.
hey, I wasn't a believer in that kid from Rare Breed till I seen him last year.
Oh,
when
shit.
Oh, nah, he was
that
They
motherfucker-
legit.
Nah, that nigga's real.
That
Legit.
motherfucker. I tell you, and the kid that I loved better than all of them was that little fucking quarterback. That
Quarterback.
little
He
He's not the best
motherfucker.
player on the team.
Man,
Who the best player?
To me,
Yeah.
0-0.
0 the best
That
player.
nigga was a
oh,
dog.
0-0.
0 like that.
He was a dog. He was
Yeah.
hurting motherfuckers.
But I'm talking about that
But I'm
kid
talking
Ja'Cory.
about
They play
that little
corner
motherfucker.
Yeah, he was
and
cool.
play
Hey,
wide
that little
receiver.
motherfucker-
None of that shit move without the quarterback, though.
No, but listen.
Hey,
that's
every
true.
time you
Double
thought he
zero
was
made
sacked,
niggas ain't want to play.
he
Just
got
make
the
a
ball
play.
off.
Double zero ain't made one play. I'm not saying no names. He caught the first nigga from TJ game first play and fucked him up. And he not used to getting fucked up. And that changed the game. I'm gonna be honest. He fucked him up. I said, oh my God, it's about to be a bad long day. Your dog can't get fucked up.
Nah.
Not on the first play, because everybody looking around like, shit, he like that. He like that. He got fucked up. We gotta figure something out. Like, how the fuck you gonna let your dog can't get fucked up the first play? He got fucked up.
Can we talk about dogs though?
And
Because The dog
Is
word.
that interpretation?
dog?
It is.
Dog.
Some people can't say it.
It's
Yeah.
that interpretation.
I've stopped people. I swear to God, I'm not saying no names. I've made people not be able to say dog for a year.
Cause they want or they what?
No, they lied.
Oh, they lied.
They told me, look, I got some
Wow.
dog. I swear to God, on some real shit. I've made niggas not even say it. You had a 6-month sabbatical until you could say dog. So you telling me that Lil Billy just came in here and he like, I got a dog. I swear to God,
No, that's a matter of perspective.
It ain't no
A dog for me is not a dog for you.
What's the dog?
A dog for me is not a dog.
So what's a dog for you then?
For me, if we're talking about just from sheer ability, a kid that's probably a minimum 8 player for you probably come to me and be a starter all day long. Let me say that one more time. Any player that is with
You see how you just gave that answer?
that is with Kurt or with
But let me tell you-
TJ, and you're not getting your full plays, you're only getting 8. Come see Coach Fox.
so we the only
Come see
ones?
Coach
Hold on,
Fox.
now, but listen to this.
No, you're the only ones
He
here.
just gave us
You're the only ones here.
He just gave us
Oh
an
no, I
example
take
of
them
a
from
dog.
all clubs. If you're not getting your plays, please call
He just gave y'all an
555.
example of y'all. Will you example of a dog? Example of a
What's your example?
A nigga.
To me, a dog is somebody that changes the
gotta be.
game.
Listen, he
When
gotta
he
be
enters
one
the
of them
game, he
people.
changes the game.
He gotta be one of them people. Nah, there's a lot of people that can play football. Let's be clear.
Nah,
There's a lot of good
a dog
football
is somebody
players.
that steps in the game
I'm
and
talking
changes
about
the game.
Niggas. I'm talking
In
niggas.
fact, I played against a white boy that was a dog.
A nigga is a. First of all, niggas not
Chris
racist.
Kelly.
You know, niggas not determined by your skin color. Hold on, it's not determined by your skin color.
Right.
I'm talking about niggas. These youngers is going to the
So
game.
right, so-
Like Kane Archer was a nigga.
So Pac,
He was one of them,
An active
for sure.
kid playing right now, who a dog that's coming up in this upcoming season. Active kid.
Active kid.
Without saying Jacory, we already know.
I was about to say.
We already know Jacory top.
My favorite dog coming up is gonna be Ball Hawk.
Okay.
That's my man. That's my man. You can say
That's
whatever
that
you
young
want
that came
to.
back from Atlanta.
Yeah,
I think
younger than
Dixie
used to be
dogs
with
are
us. We
trash.
call
I
him
ain't see
Kodak.
enough of him. Yeah, I know you're talking about. I ain't see enough.
We
of
call him
this year
Kodak.
because he was down in Atlanta with them niggas. So I don't
He was
know.
doing
Nah,
motherfucker
He was though. He was.
Nah,
in
he
the
was he
The
official.
Hold on.
young boy meet your dog.
The hybrid from Ferrari.
I like
Oh,
what's
yeah,
the
yeah,
name's
yeah.
son?
Good dog.
I like Jeter's son.
Yeah, he a dog.
I like
He a
Jeter's
dog.
son.
That's
Jeter's
your-
son.
Lil Op.
What you got for?
I don't know.
You don't
I
watch-
don't
you don't-
follow kids like that.
You don't watch no kid in football. You in the
My
mid-Maryland
team.
league, so you
My
see
team.
kids from everywhere.
Nah, my team. That's it. I've never had.
Who a dog on your team?
Who's a dog? Oh, I got a few of them. I got a
Oh shit.
I need numbers.
I got
Yeah, I got
Kamari, who we got him from Lottie, but his dad, they live down the street. Nice young player, man. He's 12, but he's in 8th grade, so he's gonna go in high school a little early.
They better
But he's
reclass that.
But he's a no, we don't do that.
You better.
You going out
So
for
what?
13?
It's a different dynamic right
Either
now.
you can compete or you can't.
Nah, that's not true. That's bullshit. I'm gonna tell you why.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna tell you why. The
I've never had a reclass.
COVID and transfer portal has changed the dynamic.
I
You
sent-
never had a
hold-
you never had a reclass, but
I sent a kid to private school last year, and Kirk will be my witness. That joker 4'5".
Oh,
Colin.
who he play for?
He played for St. Mary's Reagan. And I promise you ain't got a person out there. Any kid you just named couldn't catch him if you put him in a phone booth with him.
I know somebody that beat him in a race straight up.
I'm not talking about his speed.
Oh,
I'm talking about his moves.
No, I'm saying
Oh, they knock his face
y'all
I said- that's what I said in the
but y'all
I know who you're talking about.
But y'all conversation different because you're talking about a kid that left from 13U to go to high school. You're talking
Right.
about another kid now, like Pac said, he's 12. So
Yeah.
now he at a double disadvantage. He ain't at just one, because most times they say 13 you going to high school, you make that disadvantage, but 12 going to high school,
That's
a
tough.
little,
And he
that's
had
a
rights,
tough-
that's cool.
So
No,
whatever. I don't know where this
Yeah,
kid.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
playing with
Oh.
me now.
Yeah.
Wherever that
That's
kid
a different
winds up
breed.
going, he's going to have to play JV probably.
For how long?
Man, you
Been
get 2
JV for
years.
3 years. I done seen a nigga in JV for 3 years.
But listen, the thing of it is, at some
swear to
point,
God, look at
at some
Sweet
point,
Sweet. Sorry shit.
Look at Sweet.
but at some point, either you got to shit or get off the pot, right?
That's right.
Right.
So I'm not. To me, here's where I'm at with reclass. If there's a developmental issue, a maturity issue, and he's not ready for high school to take that step,
That's
then
2,000% of the kids.
then reclass him. right? No, a developmental issue would be like.
No, I'm talking maturity issue. That's all of them.
Yeah, maturity.
That's all of them.
But if it's a school related issue, reclass them. If you're reclassing just for football,
It's never nobody reclassing just for football. I'm saying every
no.
kid-
Don't say that. There's a
No,
lot of people
no.
just reclassing
Listen,
for
let me tell you
football.
something. Let me tell you
Kid
something.
smart as shit. Kid big as shit.
No.
Kid can play football.
No, hold on, back
but
up.
but
We've
the
had
school
kids-
says I'll give you the money next year.
No, we have kids. I'm gonna be honest. I'm talking personal experience. We have kids that's ready for football and the academic side. But when you go to these big schools, I'm telling you, and I've been around it. These kids are treated like celebrities. They don't know how to deal with it. It's vagina everywhere thrown at them. That's 12th grade. Imagine an 18-year-old sucking your dick. You 14.
Right, but
Oh,
that's happening in the
going
public
crazy.
school.
Yeah.
You going crazy?
That's why I wouldn't send them. That's why I would make them. I would make them wait. They need another year to develop a mental and just a maturity mindset because you are treated like a celebrity.
Why
at
they're
these
with
times.
they've been with kids that age all this time.
I'm
So
gonna
they're on par with the 13 because they've been with them all this time.
I'm gonna be honest.
So they got that maturity. So if it's not a developmental issue,
Yeah,
if
but
you're
with
just talking
18-year-old.
about but what I'm saying is he's on par with the kids in his class that are all going to be
Now, if
freshmen
you going
next
to
year.
Westlake and like you said, St. Mary's right and cool though, that shit ain't big.
No, that's still not the.
It's not the same thing. I'm talking about this shit. They treated like celebrities.
But-
You
but-
still gotta be locked into a
You
certain
do.
degree though, because you if you really want to make it in any sport or anything, you can't let the pussy throw you off. Like I know a lot of
But imagine
kids
a
that was
13-year-old
like that
kid-
in
listen,
football,
it's-
basketball, and they once they got a shot, they was done.
It's vicious.
Like, yeah,
It
I
is.
ain't
It's
wanna
vicious.
play no more.
But imagine a
But-
year older though. You got a little more time to develop your
They
mind.
leaving school to go get the pussy like
Yeah.
fuck
Oh,
practice.
it's vicious. It's vicious. It's vicious.
No,
So you feel like at 12 he
You
really
got a question though,
ain't-
Mike.
ain't
Let me
missing.
hear your question.
Oh nah, my question is about reclass. I was gonna ask him, is that why he didn't follow Kirk to the Heat? Because y'all do so much.
Reclass?
What happened between me and Fox was that we had a good team, and throughout that process of the last year, it was FBU trials. So FBU trials came up. This is the first time FBU trials came up. So when I first went to FBU trials, it was against my little brother. So my little brother, he made the team.
You talk Kendall?
Nah, my other brother, he like 20.
Okay.
My brother came on. He fixed brakes. Anybody need their brakes?
All white bricks.
So you said he ain't play key with the
You get your brakes out the way fast. But
Yeah.
I took some kids with me to FBU trials with my brother. They made the team. So by that FBU at that time, again, same thing with now. Like you try to get all the kids in the area to represent your state. I was with Buck, Coach DeWitt. We coached the kids a certain way. That's how Antoine Littleton, Marquez Cooper, a lot of kids, Caleb Williams. We had a lot of them kids all on one team. But the thing was, we wanted to keep the kids together because that team was so fun. Because we traveled to Ohio, we traveled to Hampton, Virginia first, Ohio, and we played 2 games in the snow. Then we went to San Antonio, Texas, and had fun. Kids had fun. The parents had fun. Shit was so well. Everybody said keep the team together. But to keep the team together, we had to be at one location. At the spots, it was weighted football, so couldn't go there because it's weighted football. So then we was like, all right, bet. Because Buck was at Westlake, we'd go over there with Buck. Keep the staff together, and we kept the kids together. So like we said, we had kids traveling from everywhere, catching the train in my job, and driving the Waldorf, and meeting their parents back in Greenbelt most of the time. So we kept the team together, and that's why I was over there. Fox stayed, but I did take like.
No, I left.
Oh yeah.
That year,
So I took
just
probably
got
like
out
6
of
or
it.
7. I took our best kids for real.
Yeah.
Except for one kid, our
You said
quarterback.
it was
Except
Yeah,
our
Kamar.
quarterback. The quarterback only one that stayed.
So you
Everybody-
started this shit.
Yeah, Kamara actually, because that year,
Yeah, because the funny part about it was, because throughout that time, it wasn't just my team, with Buck and them, like Bird had the same process where everybody wanted to keep their teams together, but people really didn't want to keep under the Westlake name, though. So that's how it was a
So that's why y'all went to the
Yeah.
Heat.
But they already had the Heat.
the
I
Heat
know
was
the
already in
Heat was
existence.
already-
It was its own
It was
entity.
spring.
So what
Doing
made
spring.
y'all make
That
the
was
Heat
grassroots
like
Heat.
all the younger ages also though?
No, that was COVID season. So
I
COVID
think-
season was when we did.
That's what y'all did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was COVID season. Because so again, bring it back, we put all the teams under the Heat brand COVID season, but a year or two just before that was when the fallout happened when I stepped down from my team. I gave the team to Fox. Whatever words happened between certain people, Fox left and took that team.
They was trying to see him.
Uh-huh.
They was trying to see him.
People on the staff, people on the staff,
They was trying to see him.
certain people.
So it was certain people in certain
Certain
positions within Westlake organization that wanted to have some words with Fox and some of his associates. So Fox left. Fox took that team and 2 of the older age groups that we had. So I think it was like 9, it was like 10.
No, it was only 19.
Nah, bitch, I had a lot of blue helmets at y'all field when y'all was in white and green.
No.
That was a lot of fucking blue helmets.
Man, I didn't have nothing to do with it. If 11 or anybody else showed up, it wasn't me. 10 was on
You
me.
still run
SMU.
SMU right now.
So I don't run it. I'm the athletic director there, but we have a board. So we went over there. It was actually started by Brandon Proctor, who was Waldorf Wolfpack. If any of you guys remember them, he started Waldorf Wolfpack, and then he started Southern Maryland United as well. And there were some issues after the first year, and so things were kind of going south. And so Brandon pretty much turned it over to myself and Jamar and Jamar's wife at the time and said, here, y'all run it.
Believe y'all.
Then we were in, that was Metro.
UNC.
It wasn't Metro. It was the Southern Maryland League. The one that Brian, what's the name was running? Brian Hawkins was running. And so we were in there, and then, so.
That's when he beat Twin.
You beat Twin twice.
Bob, at that time when he beat Twin up 3rd of the month.
The Twin beat him the last time.
Oh, they said, what the
Yeah, he
fuck?
got me the last time.
Yeah.
I beat Twin.
Nah,
I beat Twin, but he beat me 2 times when it counted the most.
Oh,
so-
TJ, yeah, TJ beat him.
playoffs.
You know TJ beat him.
But
Who?
He did. Lord TJ.
Oh, little TJ, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, Lord TJ beat him.
Yeah,
Twice.
but so we took it over, and of course the first year we took it over was 2020. One of the people involved with the organization, they took all the equipment, helmets, shoulder pads, everything. So we didn't have nothing. And so to us, COVID was a blessing because it gave us time to get things together. And so we were able to work out and get helmets and shoulder pads. And when 2021 came back, you know, we really started. So really for us, we feel like our real existence started in 2021. So
why y'all ain't
Y'all just gonna skip out when we beat the shit out y'all. Y'all right.
yeah.
Why y'all ain't want to come and
We
part of
played SMU. Remember that?
I was gonna ask that question. Why-
Talking about AYF, right?
Why, so we were in AYF, we were in CBL. And
Oh, you right. Over at
We
third
played
grade.
them. We
We
played
played
them.
them.
Yeah, we were
did.
in CBL, and it just, you know, it's not the league for us. Like, so when my kids, I'm not gonna sacrifice the safety of my kids or my parents just to try to win a trip to Florida. Like, if we want to go to Florida, I'll pay your way to the
So safety
UTM.
wise, what was the issue?
Oh man, we had issues where our what do you call it? What's the player that does the 8 plays that counts the NPR person?
NPR.
The NPR person, like every time our team would have a good play, the people in the stands was throwing shit at them and stuff like that, and hitting them with hot dogs and stuff like that, just because we had a good play and he was on their sideline.
Y'all had a gun on y'all?
Yeah, we had games canceled because of fights with like the games before us. Yeah, so we had 2 games. We lost 2 games in the season because there was fights in there, and so, you know, showing up to a game at 10 o'clock in the morning and there's weed smoke all in there and people drinking out of IV bags and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's what they are. They are IV bags.
I don't drink that shit.
But I'm just saying, all that type of shit, like that's not us. That's not us. We want to be the program where your mom and dad can come and they feel comfortable and they feel safe. And for us, a lot of these kids, like, so here's my biggest thing with youth football right now, and this is where I'm at. When I was a kid, I played football to escape the streets. It was the only time, as I told you before.
You was in the streets?
Yeah, what streets?
Oh, I was in the street. I was raised in Southeast DC.
What part?
Nicholson Street.
You know he was locked up?
I know he was like that. You
Yeah.
just told me that.
Yeah,
You said
Nicholson-
that when I came home. I was about to ask
Yeah.
you about that. I want to get to the
Nicholson
bottom
Street.
of that.
I wanted to get to the bottom of it.
Nicholson
Okay,
Street.
Interesting part.
What the
I
fuck
grew
is
up-
Nicholson Street? What is that?
Nicholson Street's over in Southeast. It's right between Good Hope Road and
I ain't the
and
Southeast
Pennsylvania
nigga. You
Avenue.
know, I don't like Southeast. I don't like Southeast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be clear.
So,
I'm Northeast nigga. I don't like
so my grandparents raised me there. My mom got a job in Crystal City when I was about, I don't know, 10 or 11. I went to Orr Elementary School, which
Who?
was right there. Orr Elementary School.
I know what that.
Yeah, and then and then I wound up in Virginia because that's where my mom got a job, and I lived in Virginia. And then Waldorf was the place where we vacationed in the summer. Back then, you talking about the 70s and 80s. Yeah. Waldorf was a vacation spot.
I'm telling you.
And I had an aunt and uncle that lived down there, and
So you got caught stealing radios.
my mom wanted to get closer to some family, so we moved down Waldorf when I started high school, and that's where I stayed since. I love Waldorf. I think it's one of the greatest communities ever. I live in a place where I've never locked my doors.
Say that out loud.
Yeah, I've
Nah,
never.
if you go to his house, you going back there and you dropping off mail, or you want some smoke.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why
So
you
we
going
don't
back there.
lock our doors. We don't lock our doors at night. I got a guy that lives next door to me, who's retired military. He got one of those jobs. If I tell you, I got to kill you. His name's Reggie. And Reggie like him. Reggie like him. He a black guy from the South, so he believe in all his gun rights. Hey, he believe in all his gun rights. You hear me? Hey, Reggie sit on the porch with a shotgun. Now I got Ring camera, right? This is 2024. I got Ring camera. Reggie sit on his front porch with a shotgun, walk around with a pistol, and got a golf cart. He ride around the neighborhood in.
Oh, he neighborhood walk.
Yeah. Hey, he'll call me at work. Hey, Brian, you got to pack. Reggie, I just seen the ring go off.
Why the fuck Reggie won't come to DC and patrol this shit? I got some shit from him to patrol.
He retired military. He's a
He
good
got to
dude,
bring
man.
everything.
And so we got those type of neighborhoods. I like it.
So
Um,
you say
Let's get back to football, y'all.
So you say you like Mid-Maryland?
I do. Mid-Maryland's strict as shit. They fine you for any fucking thing. So at the beginning of the season, they bring a ref into the meeting. He throws a flag. He gives everybody in the room a sideline warning in the meeting. He said, next time I give it to you, you're going to be suspended. Well, no, next time you're getting the penalty, the 15 yards. So if you get a sideline warning in the game, it's automatically 15 yards. The next one you get, coach, you're gone.
I got a question about that sideline shit. It drives me crazy.
Well, that's because
What's
you're
the
always
rule?
on the field.
But what's the
But
rules,
you look
though?
like one of the kids, TJ. You can't have you out there. That's fucking 12 men on the field.
That's what I was gonna get to. What is the rules for y'all
High school rules
sidelines?
different.
Because that's what I'm gonna get to.
So if you're playing by high school rules, which you should be at the upper age, I think 11
that's
on
what
up
they
or
say.
10 on up,
10 on up.
you're at high school rules, there's a box. That box runs from the 30 to the 30, and it gives a 5 yard.
But they changed
So
that.
they
It's to 10 to 10 now.
10 to 10 now.
That's not high school rules. That's not high school rules. That's a alterated rule that they're putting in to allow you down there. And in ours, I think they let you to the 25. They might let you.
That's
They're
what
not
it
gonna
used
let
to
you
be.
down to
Yeah.
the damn 10.
So you saying the
I like the rules. I like I like the structure of it. Like when they say they're gonna do something, that's just what the fuck they're gonna do. And so if you get that penalty, you're gonna get out. Like I almost got ejected from a playoff game because the ref ran into me.
Who was it against?
Who the hell were we playing?
Pikesville, Columbia, Ray,
Unity.
Unity.
Was it? No, it wasn't Unity.
You see the Mid-Maryland?
Yeah,
No,
that
it was the
man,
Baltimore team. It was a Baltimore team. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Reisterstown.
So
No.
what happened after you win the championship? You go to
That's it. You
UIFL?
just
Can you
not.
go to UIFL?
Oh,
You
they
can,
don't-
yeah,
they-
if you want to.
They
They're not
don't do.
national
They don't do the
affiliate.
So this year they're talking about getting back into
Raven Stadium?
that state bowl. They're trying to bring it
Oh, yeah,
back.
state bowl,
Mid Maryland's trying to bring that back.
The coldest shit ever.
I don't think it's going to be at
that,
Raven Stadium, but I
Didn't
think
they
they're
do
trying to
the,
bring it back.
Was it Mid-Maryland that did the champions with the 8 with Anne Arundel County?
Yeah, so that's what they're getting back to this year. So this year it's the what is it, the Champion of Champions
Right.
tournament thing. So they're talking about trying to bring that back this year. But I mean, again, it's a place.
So if you wanted to change something at AUF, what would you in this area locally? What would you change?
The things, man, I could go down the laundry list.
I mean,
but
people need to know because
the things I would change, I would change. I think to start out with, so I don't know that people necessarily care. I don't think that people necessarily care, but they should. I don't think they understand how close we are to having tackle football taken from us, from a legislative standpoint. I promise you, the first time a shooting is reported at a game, you can kiss you football goodbye in the state of Maryland. You can kiss it goodbye. It's going to be gone. And I don't think, like, if we really care about the kids that much, then at some time, and I always put the onus on the coaches, and I'm gonna say it. I say it to myself, so I'm not just saying it to the group. I'm saying it to myself. We got to man up. We got to man up and unite and stand shoulder to shoulder and say we're not going to tolerate this shit. And it starts with the small things. Here's one thing that's small in the retrospective things, but if we just resolve this one issue, I bet you cut back a lot of issues. Make parents stand behind that fucking fence. Get off the track. Get up in the stands where you belong. Get your ass. You don't belong on the sideline. You don't belong on the track. You don't belong down there. Get your ass up in the stands. So that's the first thing I would change. Again, I think if we hold people accountable. We had a parent this year that we had to send away from the organization, and we love the kid. It's hard because the kid is a great kid, but sometimes parents fuck it up for the kid.
Facts.
And so you've got to make a decision. Listen, here's where I'm at. So I hear this conversation, and I think it's great. I think we're going about it wrong. So this national, everybody's worried about playing on a national level, right? But before you go out and fuck around in somebody else's house, clean your house first, right? Our house ain't clean. We trying to get out here and fuck around in other people's yards, and we got cars up on wheels. TJ out there doing body work in the middle of the fucking driveway with no fucking shirt
Great
on.
plug.
Yeah, there you go. Instead of going to Mako, call TJ at 555.
Pause.
So
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
So we
5
gotta,
minutes.
so we gotta clean our own house first, and where it starts at is with us as coaches. You gotta, I make a statement to my kids, and I make it to you as coaches. You gotta sacrifice what you want right now for what you want.
But can you answer this question then? If you having success here and nobody here beat you, and you winning here, you don't sometimes find out your adversity within your team until you play those national out-of-town teams. That's when sometimes it get ugly. 'Cause in-house, when you winning here, everything good.
The
Nobody have a
dynamic of
problem.
youth football is not the
And then-
same. So let's
It's
just be
definitely not
clear
the
about
same.
that right now. It's not the same. It's not. I think from me personally, if I had my way, it'll be one league. It'll be.
What makes you
One-
think it's not the same? What makes you think?
The dynamic is
Think about what we're saying. We're doing something now that nobody has ever in the history of football ever thought of or done previous to us. You got to be fucking crazy.
But you just said what made the change. I can tell you
No.
9,000 things that made the change.
People tried this before.
Try what?
Playing national schedules and people tried this before prior to us doing it.
Who?
There were people back in the 70s and 80s that tried to play national schedules.
I mean, but they had
But-
the resources we got.
I understand they don't, but they also don't got the issues you got.
Nah, but see,
Yeah, but that's not the listen. The point of the matter is that youth football is not locally no more because
It's regional.
it's just not gonna happen. It's just not it. Like you can want it to be that, and you can.
I'm not
say
saying it has to be that. I'm saying you can play
it's,
national, but before you go to national, you've got to have your house right
No, I
before
agree.
you go.
I agree with that, Papa. What I'm saying is, there's no way you
But
can.
I don't agree with that. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you have, again, good example. We're gonna go back probably 2 years. G and them had Cuddy Purge, right, when they first started. Locally, everything was fine because they was beating the brakes off everybody. Even with TJ team last year, locally they beating everybody here. So everything looked like the house was fine because everybody winning, everybody happy, everybody championship.
We went to
Then,
Florida on one.
Once you got to an out-of-town team, because everybody's looking for those rankings or for their kid to be whoever they are, it got ugly. And you don't really you really don't find that out until you play that type of team, because here you having fun because you winning.
So
I think
all
what
that's
he's
funny
saying,
to
what
me.
Bob's saying is clean your house as a collective, not as an individual team.
So that when you go
Yeah.
through those
Okay.
moments,
So
right?
so here's the
So
things
when
I
you go
find
through
funny.
those-
So listen, y'all. So here, this is what I find funny because I see the same things. So in all the years that we've had teams, we've never let anybody rank us. I get the same calls y'all get. Oh, hey Fox, we heard about team, blah blah. We want to put them on the ranking. No, thank you.
I'll be honest with you. I've never.
Shit. You don't think nobody called me about ranking that Jamar Curtis team?
Fuck no.
Yeah, you were fucking
not.
smoking dope.
Right now.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because rankings wasn't even lit back then.
No,
Nobody
yes, they was.
No, it was not.
I'm being
Yes,
honest.
they was.
We ain't
But
never got a
listen,
call.
so let me
out
ask
on
you-
It ain't as big as it is now.
But listen,
more than
listen, this is what I
Now
challenge.
it's just
Here's why we
outrageous.
say
Now you
no.
got about 20
Who's doing the
different
rankings?
It's
Some
only
fat white motherfucker like me sitting back watching these kids
No,
on the internet
No.
and then
I've been
saying,
in-
hey, this kid's
I've
number
been in a
one.
battle ranking. There ain't one white person in it.
Okay, but
one
they're still sitting
white
back on the
person in it.
internet watching and saying, this kid's
I
the
get
one.
it, but what I'm saying is that y'all, you gotta stop thinking like that though, because what Jamar Curtis did in 2000, whatever,
Okay.
It's not the same thing.
Hey, Jamar Curtis was never ranked. Did it stop him from going to St. John's?
I'm not saying it didn't, but what I'm saying is it's a different ball game.
Had Jamar Curtis played in this era and did what he did, he'd be one of the top players in the game.
Exactly.
But he wouldn't. But he wouldn't have let you rank him.
But it's not.
Let me tell you. No.
He never called nobody and said,
here's one of the
this
things.
kid or
Let me
rank that
check this
kid.
out. This is, and I'll tell you, this speaks to Jamar Curtis Jr.'s character.
We once got. Let's be clear. We got to leave that shit alone, y'all.
Okay.
We got to let it go.
So what?
The old times. We got to let that shit go.
So
It's
nah,
over.
it's not.
It is over.
Nah, it's over for y'all. It's not over for me.
Because yeah, but guess what though? And no disrespect, you ain't winning.
Who's not winning?
You.
I only lost 2 games last year.
So who you play?
What does it matter? I won against the competition that lined up against me on the field.
That I agree with that, but this is what I'm pointing.
So
My
I
point
don't
is
ever
that-
lose. Let's get that straight.
All right, but listen, my point is this. Let me be clear. Let me be clear.
I
since
always
you
have
wanna-
winning seasons in any
Cool.
league.
All right.
In any league.
Let me know when you
I just want to make sure we
I just
establish
when you finish.
All right, I'm
You
finished.
finished. You
Hold on,
finished.
hold on. I might be. Let me think about it for a
said I
second.
might
All right, go ahead. I think I'm finished now.
All right, cool. It's cool. You never lose. All right, that's cool. Like I said, it depends on what you're looking for out of this shit. Because I see kids that gets on a level in high school, because a lot of kids want to go to certain high schools. These high schools play against certain competition. And I see kids get on this high school level that play, and I'm being honest, and there's been coaches that called me and TJ before me and his kid ever even made it to high school, like, listen, man, the kids y'all sending us is way more prepared than the kids that other people are sending us. Just because of who they play in youth football. Like, people try to play, like, make youth football like less of what it is, but it's a building block to what you gonna get to at the end of the day. You play the best in youth football, you're gonna play the best in high school. A lot of your kids couldn't fuck with my kids because they didn't play the competition my kids played. They're not built like them. They just not built like them. That's a fact.
But did that go back to?
I would take that as an insult to my coaching.
No, that's
listen,
not.
I would,
But-
because you're saying they're great because of who they played, not how I fucking coached them.
No, it's great because you had to coach.
My
against
kids
some
are great.
motherfuckers.
No, my kids are great because I coached them well. I don't give a fuck who they play.
So I'm gonna ask you a
They're
question.
great.
Last 3 years, who great kids you had?
I'm gonna
Name
ask you a question.
Let's name them.
Jamar Curtis was great, right?
In 2000,
But he played against some great competition, right?
yeah, that's back when they played against competition.
Hold on.
I mean,
He played because that Landover
I
game
can't-
was
other-
unreal,
yeah.
right?
Other than-
and you coached
other
a
than-
fucking good game that day.
Yeah, other than shit, what's his name that went to Gonzaga? I can't remember his name. JoJo. Other than JoJo, I couldn't tell you a kid on none of those teams.
No. But those
On the
those-
Landover team?
Yeah, I
Those
couldn't tell
are
you.
some
I don't
good
follow
kids. Was it Reggie
kids
that
like
was
that.
in?
Tristan,
Yeah, Reggie.
Yeah.
Solomon.
Tristan Solomon.
Reggie was
Listen,
on
I don't follow kids like that. Like it, I don't.
I'm with you, so you might not know the type of talent you
Shit, I
played.
forget some of the kids that played for me.
You might have forgot the
I
type
just
of
know now
talent,
when
but
I'm
those
at high
kids
school-
were ready to go. Jamar,
Yeah.
look at what he did in high school.
Right.
Like he was ready to go when he touched the ground.
So that go back to y'all point.
But
And I'm not saying you don't
played
have-
JV his first.
I'm with you, but-
a lot of these
But
kids that
listen,
play them
what I'm
weak
saying
schedules be
is, they go
solid
back to
shit.
y'all point is, so can you, to ask all y'all a question, can you develop a dog?
Yeah,
Yes,
fuck yeah.
over time.
Fuck yeah.
I'm saying, can you make a regular kid be developed?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
If,
I got-
depending on how much time you have,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Depending on how much time you have
I got a
with them,
kid that,
and
that
how much
didn't
he puts
start
into
last
it.
year. I swear to God, for 2 years he's done everything fucking right? His name is Kai fucking Hatcher, right? That's what I call him. Like that kid has developed, and every time he got a chance to make a play, even when we played against PTE, he ended up getting an interception that helped us seal the game. Like, you just got to keep building kids, bro. One fucking play at a
No,
time.
you can definitely do
but
that, though.
the parents got to be with you building the kid because
It's not a
when,
microwave situation.
because I'm telling you right now, when you,
like, oh yeah, don't listen. to
Yeah,
them.
yeah, that's what they
yeah,
do.
They do
They
it quick.
cripple
They
them.
cripple
Yeah.
Yeah, do it quick.
You gotta have the right support system, and I think that's what's missing more in youth football is good coaching, right? And I'm not saying I'm the best coach that ever lived, but good coaching is missing, right? And you know, not losing the BH is missing too. But we ain't gonna say nothing about that.
and relationships. I think the relationships you build, like I said earlier, I think the relationships you develop with the parents and the kids throughout the time that you're with them, I think it speaks a lot. The reason I don't worry about spring football, listen, either you will or you won't recruit a kid for me, but I can promise you this: the kids that been with me for more than a season or two, you're gonna play hell to get them away from me.
Do you got a lot of young coaches in your org?
Yeah, I think we got a good amount of young coaches. I mean, I'm 50 some years old.
You get
So
back to your coaches.
with me, I try to just give them as much information as I can. I try to tell them, what I believe is the right way to do it and to go about it. I tell them, I got guys that we sit down and do X's and O's and stuff. We do on Saturdays we do a Zoom meeting with the coaches, and it's just an open air thing, just like we're doing here. We're talking football, but we do it on a Zoom meeting on Saturday nights. And we just talk. We might start talking about, the college game that day, and wind up on the whiteboard talking about, a 4-3 defense and stuff like that. So, getting to know our coaches, having relationships with them. I think the biggest thing in football, I think that's the thing we've lost the most, is we don't develop relationships no more. Microwave success. You don't have time for a relationship. Like, I'm here with Kurt today, and Kurt, and listen. I've told y'all before on the phone when we have phone conversations, there's never a time you're going to get me to say a bad word about Kirk Jefferson.
Shit, I got a lot bad words. Which one you start?
Ever. But does that mean we've always agreed? Fuck no.
So,
Hey, but
Fuck no.
before we get to that,
But
right?
it's about the relationship.
What if
Like-
you put Kurt Hale on TJ body?
So before you get to that, right? Like Kurt asked Fox a good question. Like, what do you do to get back in your org? He don't just get back in his org, right? Because Fox is come and sit down and did X's and O's with me. He's done it with my coaches. He had a meeting with my quarterback, right? And had him on Zooms and going over certain things. But I think that's what we missing also is that we're not sharing information between coaches no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just talking about completely.
I bring up the question because a lot of people probably don't know. Like, he was one of the inventors of the RPO.
Facts.
So, a lot of people don't know that. So if you do use RPO, you got a quarterback. It is good to have a conversation with certain individuals that you do know. Like you said, all of us sometimes share information. I call each other, but other people outside of our inner circle sometimes don't know who's talking about, because everybody think they know the answer. Everybody like, shit, I ain't about to listen to that, man. Then you do your own thing, but if you can get any type of knowledge, especially your quarterback. Your quarterback really not learn how to run an RPO to perfection. Your quarterback gonna be a mean motherfucker, especially when they know how to.
And how much has it changed since when we first started doing it to now? Like, the changes in
Crazy.
there. Like, if I was to teach what we were teaching back then, now I'd get my
It's
fucking
outdated.
brains
Yeah.
beat in. So the development of it, footwork, things like that. Nowadays you look at that quarterback position. So think about this.
So
when we all grew up.
Did TJ call you before you played Red Breed?
Yes.
What, this year?
Oh, then he did call.
No. I take that back. TJ didn't call me. We were just having a conversation. I had called him that day. We were just talking. And he said he was going to do a film style. I said, let me see if I can break free. I'd like to come sit in if you let me.
So you was a part of that loss.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
let me tell you the funniest thing he told me. Fox said, hey.
Hey, you got the tough question. But let me, can I put a star? Can I put a star? Can I put a star in there? Can I put a star in? Can I put an asterisk next to it? Can I put an asterisk next
He
to
ain't
it?
listen though, did he?
Bingo.
Hey,
He listened halfway. I'm gonna tell you, he took it halfway. I think.
You might be the gayest co-host I've ever seen in
So
my
all
life.
he ain't
bro.
say all of it. That's what we saying. He ain't say all.
I don't know what he talking about.
But I just think, like, you look at things like when we watch quarterbacks. What was it? In the 80s when Joe Montana in the West Coast offense came out with the 3-step drop, right? So before that, we only had 5-step and 7-step drops, and then you had the West Coast offense, and we got a 3-step drop. And 3-step drop been present. You look now it's a one punch. It's a one punch or a one punch and 3-step. With 3 steps. So that's where we're at now. So if you
TJ lost the game, is what we saying. I'm trying to get to the bottom of certain shit.
Hey, look, I done lost a bunch of games. This shit don't bother me.
Hey, y'all, let's stop going everywhere.
So the question is, so the real question is, same exact team playing the same exact team, but if you were coaching it, you would have won that game.
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I don't coach though. Let's be clear. Let's go on the record. I don't coach.
Well, if you don't
let's go on
coach, then
record.
how you know you would have won that game?
Cause I make niggas act like niggas. You're not about to be on my team like no sucker. That's what I'm saying. Like them two, they be on that joke.
They
watching.
chill,
I
hey.
done had Purrs call me like, man.
Hey, they kids.
I done had Purrs call me like, man, I don't know what you did to my son. He in this joke watching. Yeah.
They kids. 1 minute,
So
1 minute they
Fox-
smack the taste out
so
your
he
mouth.
let-
Next minute they
so
playing with G.I. Joe.
He let you know that they lost to Kane Archer because of him. TJ's son told TJ get the fuck out of my face because of him.
No.
This is
That's
on
facts.
him.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
fact.
That's facts.
He made him be a
That's
nigga.
That's back
Yeah.
then.
He made my man be he made my man go crazy.
LT was LT been different from the beginning. Let's be clear. He was just a little quiet. He got super vocal. LT got super vocal
Was Monte.
our 13U year. Our 12U year, LT wasn't as vocal as he was our 13U down. LT turned into a vocal leader. He always showed what he could do on the field just by play. And let's be clear, him and Pac never was celebrators. They never would do something and celebrate. They can get an interception, a big hit, and they gonna just get up and go back to the next play. LT became a different nigga 13U year. I don't know what happened. I don't know.
Nuts drop.
Yeah, vagina. That's what I'm
Nuts drop.
thinking. But what I'm saying is when that happened though, I think it was just a miscommunication. And TJ had to be TJ father. No, because me and TJ had a rule.
We couldn't talk to each other.
We couldn't even talk to each other kids during the game. I couldn't cuss Pac out during the game, and if I do, he gonna check me.
What did
"Man,
TJ
Pac,
say to his son?
He said some wild shit,
What he
but
say?
he turned into a father instead of a coach. He was
I
a
did.
father. He was a
He
parent.
said, "Why you doing that?"
No, he was a parent. No,
That's not
no.
what happened.
No, that ain't what happened.
I had to go
We get
get
to
him
the
off
bottom
the
of this
field.
shit.
No.
So look.
What
What
happened?
happened
I
was
can tell you what happened. He turned into a parent instead of a
Yeah,
coach. Now, when it happened though, first of all, let's be clear. We
My son-
played battle, and battle wants you to do certain shit. They want you to celebrate. They want you to motherfucking do all the wild retarded shit that you can't do in no other league, right? So when it happened, they had so many stipulations to that rule. You can't look at the other team sideline. You can't do this. You can't do that. And LT was out there balling. I'm talking balling. He was fucking them niggas up. So when he was doing the celebration, when he was getting up, like I said, he wasn't a big celebrator, but he'll let you know I just fucked Slim up. So TJ, they told us one time, and TJ told him one time. Now TJ thought it was a disrespect on his parenting because he told his son not to do something instead of telling the player as a coach.
That ain't what happened though.
No, that's not what I'm telling y'all. That's
So he
not.
lying.
No, he did say that.
Oh.
But TJ went overboard first. To me,
Before that. Okay.
yeah, TJ was lunching
Before that.
because he was a parent, though, and your parent shit kick in because you're not letting your son play with you in no circumstances. We already know that it's not happening. Your son can't play with you. How you gonna go home? How you gonna tell him to take out the trash? If he play with you in public, you see what I'm saying? But what happened is that in that
Yeah,
game,
the big ain't like
that game was so emotional for the kids because of the beginning of it and how it was carried from.
Yeah, we was down 19 points.
Yeah, we was down.
I think people forget what that game went like. Like we came out flat.
No, we down 14. We came back and was up.
I'm sorry.
41.
You right.
Yeah.
So we came out flat, right? The kids was flat as shit. Then we talked to them in the timeout, and I promise you, it was like they
We
took a
time
shot
out
at
14
Coke.
nothing. We was down 14 nothing. We took a time out.
Yeah,
It was like
did look like Latterman from the pro.
Hey, when I say it looked like they took a shot, like
That's what he looked
we
like.
got 19 or 20 points in 2 minutes.
We got
right?
28. We was up 28-14.
It turned into 28-14, right?
We scored 28
And
straight.
I'm talking to the kids, and you can see their eyes, and it's just like they on some shit, right? So I'm talking to my son. He already got the first penalty. I'm like, hey, you can't get another one of these. He like, all right? But he ain't paying me no fucking mind.
No,
His
he
eyes
didn't
going
even
straight.
look at him.
Yeah, his eyes going everywhere
He was
else.
like, all right.
He's like, all right, right? So he make a big hit in the backfield, jump up. My brother in the stands from Chicago, he came out, right? So he run over to the sideline where my brother at, and he turned around and point to his back. But that's not our sideline. It's
First of all, it was
OKC
only one sideline, let's be clear.
Yeah, that's
We didn't
true.
have a sideline. It was only one. So
Yeah.
our fans and they fans was
on the
one
same
sideline.
side. Yeah.
So they said it was taunting towards the
Because
other
he
team.
was right in front of the other team. So the coach was like, hey, he got to go. That's the second one. Right? So they kick him out. He's so jacked. The nigga don't know he kicked out. They like, hey, you got to go get him.
He's back in the game.
He in the game like this. I'm like, they like, you got to go get him. He not leaving.
So he was on that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I thought he
you,
took meth that day.
you,
That was enough day.
you got to go get him. So I go to get him. I'm like, hey, come on, yo. He like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm like, hey, you got kicked out the game. I'm trying to be.
He was.
You
He
know,
been cordial, but
I'm
he was
trying to
be
be
coach.
cool with him.
So only
Right.
only LT got kicked out?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought both of y'all got kicked out.
No.
That's
No,
why
I ain't
you
get
went
kicked
for the
out.
coin toss.
Nah,
No.
man.
LT, he was
hell
out there for the coin toss.
I was there.
I remember you walked out there.
I did though.
was there.
He went out there for the coin toss.
It was a 5-minute moment
It was a whole situation
where I wasn't on the sideline. I was dealing with my
Pack
son,
return.
right?
Listen, I'm saying
Yeah.
when Pack returned,
I didn't even see that play.
when Pack
Oh, no, that
returned
was
the
the
fumble,
bullshit play.
Yeah.
They ain't counted.
The touchdown
they
on the
called
fumble.
it back.
They called it back.
Yeah.
We got the ball,
Oh, yeah,
but
they said they
when he was
couldn't
down the
come
sideline,
Yeah.
one of our players hit a nigga, no homo, and they called it back. So when that happened, TJ was still cussing.
I didn't even see the
LT out.
play. I only seen the play when we watched the tape.
Yeah,
I
TJ
ain't
was
never
still
seen the
cussing
play.
LT out. We'd have been up 35-14 that play.
Yeah.
Or was LT cussing TJ out?
Nah,
he
stopped.
said one curse word and then it was
Yeah.
over because TJ was lunching.
After that.
But then we calmed it down though. At the end of the day, we got cheated. Let's not do. We're gonna bring that up.
Yeah.
But let's
Hey.
be clear. But back to the original what we was talking about.
You got cheated of the play call y'all called?
No, we got
Oh, y'all
cheated
got
out the
cheated.
game.
God damn, this
Nah, they
nigga
was
been
lunching.
shooting
The
all
first,
day.
hold on, hold on,
Damn, I got here late one
The first,
time.
no, hold on. No.
God damn.
Nah, yeah, no, but hold on. The play wouldn't have mattered. The first two drives, if you watch the game,
They worked.
KC Outlaws got drove down the field by penalties the whole game.
That's facts.
Pac got a targeting jump.
LT got a
LT got a targeting jump.
Yeah.
Tonio got a targeting jump. We had 5 targeting penalties, and they walked them down the field. It was, and guess what? Conveniently, it was on 3rd and 4th down. I'm not gonna go back in time and then relive it, but it was 5 targeting penalties on our players for the first 2 drives that put them up 14-0. But on the sense of what we was talking about in the original is these person kids on the fucking hook.
Yeah.
You might have to hit one on with a hook to let them know you ain't playing with them. You out Southern Maryland, so it's a little different though. These Southeast Pers and all these other wild ass mothers.
Because y'all just graduated from 13U, and then you did 14U.
So that's what I wanted to talk about when y'all was talking about reclassing, right? Like, as a parent.
No, I'm saying he did 14U.
Yeah, he did as a parent, right?
My kid was officially 13-year-olds though. What the fuck? You
We sat in a meeting, right? And they were like, hey, I think you should reclass your young.
They wanted to reclass the whole team.
Yeah.
And every parent, guess what? And I ain't throwing nobody under the bus. Every parent was on board. If TJ would have coached the team, every parent was on board.
That's good.
Reclass.
Yes, the whole team.
Yeah.
But guess what? Cali, Texas, Georgia,
All
all
of them
these states do it. That's why we out of, and I'm be clear, when we go to these motherfucking camps and shit like that, we out of position because my 9th grader at 13 years old, that Cali 9th grader 15. Fucking my 9th grader up, grabbing them, throwing them all in the stands and currying them.
Yeah,
We out of position. We not keeping up with what's going on nationally though. It's some kids that's special. Like you said, Jamal, you got Blake, motherfucking Caleb. It's kids that's special,
Blake we clear.
but what I'm saying is these niggas is special niggas.
Yo.
I'm saying, like, to me,
Jordan, there's a lot of special niggas out
to
there.
me, I thought Jamal was going to reclass, and the main reason why is because he played basketball, and he was good in basketball. And in the basketball world, it's like a must.
You got to reclass.
But now it's a must in football.
No, what I'm saying is,
football.
We
But
behind.
his brother didn't reclass.
No,
neither.
I'm just saying, though.
The shit actually
Football,
How old is his brother?
His brother's 16.
his brother with a microphone.
He goes to McMahon.
But
You play
see,
basketball?
He's between
between baseball and basketball, they was the original ones doing it first.
You gotta do that shit now. I'm telling you.
No, but I'm saying that baseball and basketball was the original ones doing it first. So when Jamal was going to school, it was like, damn, Jamal ain't reclassed because he played basketball, and how good he was in basketball, it was like ain't no way, because again, when you play takeover 14U, then you play takeover reclass 9th grade team.
I'm
I
gonna tell y'all this.
don't think he played any basketball at St.
Cali,
John's.
I'm gonna tell you this right
I knew
now.
what he was.
No bullshit, right? My son started his first game, right, as a freshman at 14. His
In
last
Florida.
game was in Fort Lauderdale. His first game was in Fort Lauderdale with Dre and them versus Dillard, right? I wasn't able to make it. My man went for me, right? He was already down there. When he got there, he was hyped. He was ready to rock, right? And his body, you know, he had lost like 12 to 15 pounds, like a fat, and made it muscle, right? So he feeling good about himself. Like, he coming from playing 13U to going to play 18U, right? That's the way.
20.
That's
20.
what you gotta remember, right? That these kids are gonna play versus kids that are 4 and 5 years older than
You
them,
met
right?
LT before,
Everybody,
right?
though.
You ever met
So-
him?
Everybody though.
You met LT?
Hold on.
That nigga
hold on.
told me LT don't even talk like this. LT said,
Like that's
I said LT was up. He said, man, them niggas was fast as shit.
Yeah,
But-
like the
but
game
I
is much faster.
I hear him
right?
saying that, but I think about another Rock Creek kid.
But hold on, I got you right. So, but for me, right, with him, I wish I'd have reclassed him. Cause if I seen what his body did in a year and a half,
That 9th
like
10th grade jump?
that shit completely
that
different,
might
right?
separate
And
something.
and what I'm saying is this: you want to give your child the best option to
That's
succeed,
our job.
right?
Our
Like,
job
and I'm
as
not
parents
saying
is to do
I'm
that.
not saying that you have to, right? Because I didn't do it. You don't have to. But if you're serious about what you're doing, like, what's another 9 months of your child being at fucking home?
Oh, my
Like,
job
cause
is to put
I got a
my kids in the best
24-year-old at home. Like, and I'm not gonna rush his ass out the fucking house. Like, at the end of the day, right? I'm gonna do, yeah, whatever.
25.
Yeah,
He might
but-
get 25.
But at a point, but at a
I'm
point,
arguing. I got a 21-year-old
See, he
now,
like a smash
and
black.
it's an argument in our house.
He black a little bit. We can't ask him. We gotta get a real white person.
but at these points, right?
Oh, they stay
Like,
till 26 when the insurance run out.
Oh yeah,
Regular
exactly.
white people.
But what
But
I'm saying
you gotta
is, LT
look out
is a
for him.
different nigga.
Yeah.
But guess what though?
But there's another
19 to 15.
But let's go
Completely
with
different.
another Rock Creek kid who wasn't big and who didn't reclass. Cash,
that's true.
small little motherfucker,
That's
getting
true.
it done. He just found a way.
Let's calm down on that.
That was
Like,
Nah, he had
hold
a
on.
great year, bro.
Let's calm down on that. though.
Whether it's default or not,
Nah, but stop it.
he's in there and he was performing.
Yeah,
Nah, but
go tell DeMath in a
But,
minute.
but this situation was different.
Yeah,
too.
he had
Because
90 yards and 8 interceptions.
Nah, because one,
Yeah, it's different.
Nah, but see, the thing with Cash situation is, they did it a smart way. How basically how some Georgia schools do it. Meaning, if you go in there 8th grade year and you can play JV with the JV team of Boston, you can see where you at mentally, physically, and all that stuff. And Cash did a great year, 8th grade year being up there.
Yeah.
But
There you go.
our
As a
schools,
freshman.
our schools don't do that. So you don't have a lot of schools besides like Bullets may do it. You gotta see what schools allow the kid to come play in there as an 8th grader playing JV to try out for Boston.
But
Because
you
again,
going down playing
Yeah, but
Chaminade
Cash
and
played-
No,
fucking
I'm not saying-
Duncanville and
no,
They
all
still
that.
sending kids to college.
but
Who?
Bullets. They still sending
No,
kids to
no,
college.
Chaminade and Duncanville, them ain't no slouches.
That's what I'm saying. You got. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so Cash that had a great.
See that motherfucking
had a good
Duncanville
year,
team,
but
them motherfuckers
when you
like
going down there,
all
like
teams,
St. John's got to go play against motherfucking American Heritage and shit like that. Like, and I'm being
but
clear.
see, that's what I'm saying is, though,
Yeah,
bro.
but I wouldn't say that Rock
I'm
Creek
saying-
play
I'm-
against
I'm
top
saying-
talent,
No, but I'm saying
right?
is he was
But
an 8th grader that was able to play JVs. Most time at JV, that's a 9th, 10th grader. Sometimes 11th graders that's not.
Yeah,
playing.
that's what I'm saying.
Automatically, he was.
He got a
able to
year in the
yeah,
system.
He automatically
Yeah, yeah.
be tested, but again, like every situation is different. Because like you said, it is. If your kid already didn't reclass, because again, I know kids that reclass early, and I know kids reclass late.
I'm a strong advocate of reclass.
The thing is, it's to me, it's about the mental part. The mental part of saying is, hey, especially if I have a son, don't let me have a son. It ain't gonna be no question about no reclass. And that shit started at kindergarten. And he getting an IEP. My daughter got an IEP now.
We gonna reclass the shit out of him.
She-
Reclass is what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Because when I went to that California Under Armour Joe, I'm like, hold up. So
Well,
Clayton give me the.
But I
he give me
say-
the turn.
You can reclass all you want. I mean, a couple years it ain't even gonna matter because with that man, most of them kids are stuck in.
worse.
Nah, that's what it's making
That's
it
what-
worse.
yeah,
So
but-
you want to your 17-year-old in the portal?
So
No, the reclassing is
nah, but you're not
it's
gonna get.
catch up. It's
So
gonna
think
even out.
about it. What an average college Division I team, where they got 15 scholarships a year. It's 45. It's of the what do they allow
Nah,
to
but
carry?
see-
70 some.
Nah,
85.
that's
85.
not,
So and they're only allowed to keep 83 scholarships.
No, that's wrong. That is wrong.
Yeah, they up there.
No, I'm gonna tell all y'all what's going on. It's 85. But because NIL, people are using NIL to get paid to go to school. So
Yeah, they
they
up there.
and you get more than 85
It's like
kids
30
now
something
to
now.
go to a school. So
Okay, but-
85 not even a number no more.
but-
people used to use that 85 number because the NIL, and I just heard it from a college coach on Saturday. He said the same thing to me as saying, and because of NIL, that 85 number really doesn't even count no more because they are getting paid to go to school because of the NIL deal now.
Right, so they don't have to use a scholarship on.
So that
'Cause he's
85
paying his own way in the
that
school.
85
I get,
number don't
I
really
get what
count
you're
like
saying,
that
but
no more.
how many kids are getting NILs where they can big enough to pay $80,000 a year education.
It all depends because it's a kid right now that I know that got a $100,000 NIL deal that cannot drive a car because he doesn't have a driver's license. And y'all know this fucking kid. That's the crazy part. And then he don't even play like that where he's at.
But most of the kids now coming out of high school.
$100,000? That's what you're saying?
But you look at schools like Alabama and so on and so forth, where those scholarships might drop to 5 because they're gonna use what they can on those those portal kids. So those portal kids that they get in that don't have NIL deals,
But that's why it's more
using up
important.
on them. It's like hockey. Y'all. I know y'all not gonna be hip with hockey, so I'm gonna hip you with hockey. I'm gonna hip you with hockey, right? You check this out. You know, when you graduate high school, if you're a great hockey player, you don't get a college scholarship. You can be the best in the country. You don't get drafted. You go and play
baseball.
3 years in a semi-pro league, right? So they're gonna ship you. They're gonna ship you up to Massachusetts somewhere and put you with a host family. And while you with that host family, you're gonna play for that semi-pro hockey league. When you get done those 3 years, you're about 20, 21 years old, right? Because you graduate high school and you're 18, 19, 20, 21. As a freshman in college, you are 21 years old. So now the hockey teams are saying to themselves, he got all that bullshit out of his system, right? He did all that shit. He got all out of his system. So when he goes as a freshman in hockey, he's 21 years old. And now he's mature. Football is going that same way. Now, let's just, and I'm going to say, because I know he's not, but let's say Jamar wanted to go in the transfer portal. Them coaches know exactly what they're getting from Jamar Curtis. They know what his grades are. Huh? I'm just saying, because he's in college. He's want to figure out.
He ain't really coach nobody else.
Yeah.
So everybody saw
So let's say Caleb. All right, I'll take Caleb. We'll take Caleb. Caleb got in the transfer portal, right? But they knew exactly what they were getting.
That's because the coach left that.
I understand that, but still, they knew what they were getting. And so when these coaches look at this 23-year-old getting into this transfer portal, what do I take, an 18-year-old linebacker or a 23-year-old linebacker?
That's my point. So
Yeah.
why would you?
Because you're doing it down here. Down here doesn't make a difference. Because when they get to college, they ain't getting it in.
But why would they hinder? Why would you hinder him more by sending them to college at 12 or 13 years old?
You're not sending them to college at 12, 13.
I mean,
You're sending them at 18.
high school at 12 or 13 years old.
He's still gonna graduate at 18, right?
Motherfucker, yeah.
Yeah. Or so he graduates
You
at
heard what Nick
17.
Saban said. I'm not even looking at a fucking 18-year-old. I want a grown man coming in this.
Right, because that he was getting in that transfer portal. He was telling you he didn't like the transfer portal, and he was getting in it.
All right, next topic, y'all. What you got next?
Grizzlies.
What the fuck is the Grizzlies? Rambo now? Nah, hey, the crazy thing about that shit is, hold on, let me get the mic together. The crazy thing about that shit is
Y'all gonna
crazy.
leave my man Rambo alone.
Cause I didn't know nothing about the move until fucking Kurt told me.
It's a Fox interview. I ain't know no.
Oh, y'all interview.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, we
I
gotta get to the
was
bottom
about
of
to
some
have a
shit.
shirt made. I was about
Black
to get the
Jesus.
Grizzly shirt made.
What'd I
with
tell
the
you?
logo was
Black Jesus.
Black Jesus.
Hey.
So you said
So who was Black Jesus?
who is Black Jesus?
Terrence Bird.
Black Jesus.
Black Jesus.
Black Jesus.
Black Jesus.
So you saying Black Jesus fired Moses in the
Black Jesus.
Hey,
Hey.
No, listen.
Every time.
I got a topic though.
I've been around football 20-some years.
I called you. I'm like,
I
20
didn't
some
know
years.
nothing about. Listen,
Hey, and this is not the first
I'm
season.
so far the loop though.
This is not
My
the
man.
first season. This is not the first season that somebody said, "Oh man, the Heat or Westlake, they dead. They done. They done." And then here come Black Jesus, rise from the dead, and build a whole new make something. Hey,
All right,
hey, y'all woke up. Listen. Y'all went to sleep. Y'all went to sleep the other night and woke up, and that stone rolled away from that motherfucker dead, and Jesus was gone.
It's just out of there.
Yeah, and so was the team that he took with him. They were gone. Yeah.
All right. So now we still trying to figure out what happened with the Grizzlies.
I do got a question though. So if it was like, do you really watch like you football like coaches and all that?
Me?
Yeah.
I
You
probably
said he don't.
He don't watch kids.
kids.
Oh.
I'll follow
Like, so,
coaches
like,
more.
Like who like some of your
Who a good coach?
OCs that you like to watch sometimes. Offensive coordinators.
Ooh, jeez. It's ugly. It's ugly as shit. I know y'all gonna say what the fuck because it's ugly football, but I love watching Lottie, coach. He's efficient as a motherfucker. He'll fucking take that ball down the fucking field.
He averaged 6 points against us. I'm gonna just put that out there.
But I love to watch Lottie coach offense. It's when I watch him, I think of what's the old Kansas City matriculated down the field. That's him. That's what he does. Let's see. I'm trying to think who else. I like watching TJ. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Trips?
Yeah. I like it.
The T stands for trips.
Because
Trips?
here's why I like watching TJ.
You know how many times I had to talk him out of trips?
Hey,
You like watching me.
so here's what I like about TJ.
As soon as he get triple
is-
trips.
is I always believe if a coach believes in it enough that he sells me on it, then he believes in what he does, and that's TJ believes in what he does.
Man, TJ coach some kids, they gonna do whatever you tell them.
Another one is Twin. I love
We not about to
watch
do that. Fuck no. See now, that's why I don't like him on the. Nah. You
I
stop.
like Twin.
Your answer is done.
No, I'm not done.
Let's stop this shit.
No.
Because
I like Twin.
if y'all see his slippers, y'all know what I'm talking about. He lying. He's fucking lying.
I like Twin. He's my
Twin,
guy.
what he do?
I like
What
he's
he
my
do?
guy.
All right, he's your guy. That's what I'm saying. Though.
But he
Twin
calls
on
a
your
Hold
good
up, Pat.
offense. He
Pat,
understands.
Twin won a national, bro.
Hey, let me tell you
What
something.
national he won?
Hey, wow.
He won.
I told you.
He won.
He
what?
won the UIFL, don't
No,
he?
No,
Ken.
he didn't.
Ken.
Can't Ohio.
You remember when?
Man, please.
I break everything in here and pay for it. I swear to God. I break everything in here and pay
So
for it. I
again-
swear to God. I don't know what it costs.
I tell you-
I break all this shit.
I'll tell you something.
He's
Something
a
that
like twin. Stop lying.
I know. Here's something that a lot of people.
You better lie.
No, I'm not telling the truth. This is some people. Me and after every game, me and Twin would trade video.
That don't mean y'all was good.
So it made it tougher to coach against him and him to coach against us because he had film on us. But we didn't hide film from each other so we could see it. And it made the competitions that much better.
Hold on.
Because
So,
I could.
After y'all played,
So like I might say like this week I might be playing
Like whoever they play.
I might be playing whoever
They
and he
just-
might be playing whoever. We
oh,
would
you talking about
get
the
film.
other teams outside of y'all?
Yeah.
No, the way you said, I'm like, hold on, I'm not sharing.
No, I'm just saying though, like Twin ain't never won nothing. Why the fuck is he like?
Nah, Twin a good coach, bro.
He is a good coach.
Twin a good coach.
I love Twin as a person. Let's
Yeah,
be
yeah,
clear.
he a good coach though.
I love Twin
Who
as a
you
person.
like as a coach? Like,
OC.
give me 3 coaches.
A good coach,
Yeah, 3 of them.
like right now,
Right
like
now.
not no
Right
Right now.
former shit.
Right now.
Right now.
Don't say
3
nothing.
active coaches.
Don't say nothing wild.
Damn, that's tough. Cause a lot of these niggas some shit. Fuck. 3 active coaches. Damn.
Damn,
I like-
ain't one.
Nah, I like. I'm gonna tell you this. I like.
Nah, we talking about offense though.
offense.
Offense.
Alright,
I'm
well,
gonna get to my next question.
I like. Hold on. Oh, okay, I got a couple. I like
my guy in my org, Gino is good.
size of mother.
No, he's not.
Sorry.
That man don't even know Jay Lee.
Fuck is
He
it?
don't even know.
Fuck is it?
Hey, yeah.
He went undefeated
I
last
like.
year.
Yeah, he undefeated against who?
Right, against the teams he played.
Exactly. Sorry. Go ahead.
No.
You chill. It's my turn.
Okay, all right, go
I
ahead.
like.
You can't name nobody.
Yeah,
No, I like Lottie,
Fox.
and I like Lottie. Nah, fuck. I like Lottie because he gonna stick to what he do regardless though. Because we been stopping that shit all the time. That nigga kept doing this shit. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? But I like Lottie. I like Roger. If Roger had pieces and had the
Oh,
team,
here we go. Oh, y'all quiet when he say he like Roger.
I like Roger.
God damn.
You get 5 people.
I like
play.
Roger. No, you said 3. I can't name 5.
Oh, you get
Sorry,
3.
shit.
No, I got 5. I got 5 people.
You don't got no 5.
I do got 5.
I got 2.
I got 5.
Bud some shit. Bud on
No,
offense.
I got 5. I got
Bud, you
5.
defense.
I do everything. Offense
Oh,
and
man,
defense.
come on.
Damn.
I do everything.
Wrench around.
I like. Dang, I'm trying to think. Who the fuck
Oh,
else?
shit.
That's it.
Give me one more. Circle back to me. Circle back to me.
Dorsey. I like Dorsey.
You like Dorsey?
Yeah, I like Dorsey.
Okay, I like Dorsey. Hey,
Who, Donnell?
Dorsey real strategic with his play calling. Like,
He was
that's a
dialing that
smart,
shit up in
that's
Florida,
a smart motherfucker. He dialed that shit up on you.
And the only reason I keep Dorsey out of the conversation is
Shit don't
Hey,
count.
Dorsey fucks you up.
no. I gotta keep. The only reason I keep.
That nigga took advantage of the rules, man.
I love Donnell though, and I give him a hard time. Him and John Lee Gray, I give both of them a hard time because they won at a real younger age group. But if I can see it like past that, where as though it's like take a lot, because I seen how much it take to win a game for an older age group. I seen how much preparation went into that shit, and I seen how much it took. But with a younger age group, to me, I done seen one kid beat the whole motherfucking team. I done seen one fast nigga beat a whole 6-7 team.
That was like 10 years ago.
Now, I
No,
seen
he's
it
saying
this
that the
year.
younger age groups.
You seen this year?
Yeah, nigga.
Who?
That nigga from Voodoo. That nigga fast as shit.
No, boy, they
he had
know-
900.
Nah, they good.
They know everything.
They good.
He had 9 touchdowns.
And they got
And one-
and they got Emmitt Smith calling they
I
plays.
watched him in one game. He had 9 touchdowns.
Boy, they got
It
Emmitt
was like
Smith
that.
calling their
He
plays,
got
boy.
Emmitt Smith
That
calling
old
their plays.
motherfucker be knowing his shit. They be
But what I'm saying is the nigga had 9
they
touchdowns.
don't be knowing who got
One
the
nigga
ball.
not beating me.
Son, they
They
don't be
not
knowing who
six.
got
They
the
like,
ball.
what they
Nah,
not?
Blue
No, I'm
was
talking
like
2
9.
years. I'm saying I watched them 2 years ago. They was having one nigga. He was scoring everything. But I'm just saying though, when you get older, it's a lot more work that go. And I don't know. Everybody coach right here though. You coach younger age and older. It's harder to beat
Way harder
13 and
when you get
14-year-old team than it is to beat a fucking 6-year-old team. You can go look at them niggas and be
Bud
like,
had fucking 2 plays when he won last
saw
year.
his shit?
The fuck?
You
He
saw
ran
his
the
shit?
same play. He just changed his running backs out for Root, Malcolm, all them niggas, CA. All they did was change.
no, that
the
weighting
fucking
shit was different. We ain't
back.
talking
Yeah,
weighting.
that's
That
what I'm
weighting shit was
saying,
different.
though. You talking about they were still 13,
It's a lot
14?
different coaching
They
with
still
weighting.
13, 14.
Yeah, but everybody was the same size. As long as you had a dog at the line, you gonna carry them.
I think that changed football more than anything.
Yeah, as long as you had a dog at the line, you gonna carry
You
them.
got rid of
Unlimited
weighted-
football.
Unlimited
So
football.
you got Lottie and Roger. That's it.
I don't know
I
nobody
know
else.
good. You good. And you said your
Who else good?
So who
I don't know nobody else good.
who give you the most, or who you
Well,
think,
you some shit.
who give you the
You
most?
got a padded shirt on right now.
adverse-
Padded. It look like a Cadillac 80 seat.
You about to cut your camera.
I'm had like a Cadillac 80 seat. I don't know what he had on right now. Though.
You said that nigga look like a Seville?
Yeah. And he got good head on his
He got
head.
diamond plate. He got the diamond plate.
What is it, bulletproof? And he got 9 buttons on the top of that joke. You never buttoned that shirt up to the top, did you? You never did.
That motherfucker choked
If you did, I put a tie around that motherfucker.
So Fox, who would you say 3 defensive coordinators that either?
Why you ain't tell me defense? I got better defense.
3 defensive coordinators they probably gave you a hard time, or you respect calling defense.
Defensive coordinators.
Kevin.
Who? Kevin who?
Again. I was just saying for him. He played against Kevin. He gave you problems.
Nah, y'all let him have his
I
own
also
answer.
put 25 on him.
Damn.
Damn. Kevin said
Kevin,
he
you don't never
had more
mention
than-
that, Kevin.
Did he say he
Man.
had more than 14
Man.
points scored on him?
And then when we did it, he said I'll never score another touchdown, and I put 13 more on.
Come on, pass
Hold
the
on.
perjury, man.
Hold
What
on,
you
that's
think you
38.
can say that every
13
time,
more is 2
man?
touchdowns. We're not gonna do that.
Pass the perjury, man.
All I'm saying is Kevin been listen.
So
He just don't know how to win a big game.
So I think
was a
Kevin.
good
I don't think Kevin's bad. I think Kevin is good. I think what he gets away with is people underestimate what he's going to do. So he likes to call a lot of cover 3. So for a young quarterback at U football, that's hard to decipher that. And you don't expect that as a coach. Hey, he's going to run a cover 3 in this situation. So in that sense, yeah, I give him credit. But I don't. As far as the toughest that I've ever gone against, I'll name guys y'all have never even heard
Yeah,
of.
but don't name them. Don't even name them.
Ain't nobody
Yeah, but
gave
you're
no
talking
problem
about
for
the toughest that I've ever been against.
All right, we talking about the people we know. Say
You
that.
talking about
Now,
currently?
even the
Currently.
guys now.
Last
you wouldn't
20
know 'em.
last 20 years.
Or you don't
Last
gotta say,
20?
You ain't gotta say
God
who
damn.
you
I know
think
niggas
is-
in the
like
20.
anybody that you watch that
Oh,
you
yeah,
really
here's
respect
20
you as a
years
D
ago.
coordinator. Because like you said, you ain't go against Lottie, but you get Lottie respect.
What's the name? I used to love to watch him called Antoine.
For the Heat.
Yeah, when he was with Westlake and stuff. I
Who's
used to
Twan?
like Twan.
Yeah,
Twan would pull it out of guys. He just
this shit is crazy.
you know what I mean. See, that's why black people don't eat hot dogs.
He said, "Trying to put it out of God."
He knew how to get the best out of his kids.
Say that, then. All right, let's go to D coordinators though. Is Kevin McGill? I said D coordinator.
I think he's a good D
He giving us
coordinator.
3. He giving us 3.
I think he's
So
a good
Twan.
Twan to go.
Twan is a good one. I'm trying to think who else. Like shit, on the other side of that, I gotta say Twin because he coaches both sides of the ball.
Damn. Let's
So
go, Twin.
Twin's a good
Hey,
D
Twin, your name
coordinator
ain't
too.
in. Hey, Twin, your name, yeah, that's all right, Twin.
Yeah.
And I love Twin, but let me be clear, he never won nothing.
So
So who your 3?
Defensive
Yeah,
coordinators?
you got 3.
Shit. It gotta be.
Are we talking current or we talking?
We talking about who we know.
I like Dante.
Okay. That's
I definitely like Dante.
I agree with that
I
one.
love Dante
Yeah.
defense though.
No,
Because and another thing, and I'm just saying this because he be making them youngers act like niggas though. He be on their ass. I'm like,
But
you
if
act
you
like
like-
a sucker, he gonna get you the fuck out of there.
But if you like Dante, that mean you like Mook
like
offense.
Mook?
Nah, I ain't there to say that. Don't put those words in my motherfucking mouth.
How? They both get the same shit out of the kids.
Yeah,
Hold on.
man, they had the same coaching style. Job.
Your hat throwing me off.
It matched Will Job.
Hat throwing me off.
You like, you about to catch a pass like shit.
It's one of them deals that you win 707. Nah, one thing about moving. Nah, for real. One thing about moving Dante, they methodical about they shit. They methodical about their shit. They gonna teach what they know, and they gonna do that shit to a motherfucking perfection. But they methodical. You got a long sleeve dress sock on?
I got blood clot issue.
Me too. Though I be having that shit too. I got shot.
You ain't got no goddamn.
Nah, I got shot. I gotta wear them jumps sometimes. Though. No boy, when I go to sleep.
So you got Dante.
Yeah, I like Dante. I ain't gonna lie, Slim. No funny shit. My man Ronell did that motherfucker when he was with us. He had them kids, when he taught them that alley defense, when they was, them niggas, I ain't gonna lie, they was playing at a speed that was unreal.
Can you let people know who Ronell is?
Ronell coached for everybody. I'm not. Ronell coached for everybody. But he taught them a brand of defense that they was accustomed to because they ain't have a lot of responsibilities. It wasn't I got this side of the field. Them niggas was on the alley and the 7 that we had in the middle was just for real, honestly though, he just taught them just alley dominations and they was just running to the ball making plays though outside of that. And then we just had niggas that was just good on the outside. Honestly, for real. And then TJ coached that shit up too on the outside too. He got one little snippet when they called him tell him Reek to do some shit.
Hey, that was a.
And it worked.
Hey, they.
I mean, Reek a different
you
nigga.
got-
Hey,
you got
hey,
one- you got
the
one
cameraman did his
I
job on that
got
one.
I got Dante. I got
Ronell.
Ronell.
Who your last one?
Damn, the last one tough.
What you mean? It's tough. You know a lot of niggas. What the fuck?
You know who philosophy I like though, but because he had a talent. No,
When the fuck you learn philosophy
nah,
from somebody?
nah, because I know football though. I just don't be doing that X's and O's shit y'all be doing that don't make sense.
All right, bet.
Listen,
It don't make
it don't though. They be losing. A lot of niggas be losing with the X and O. But I like Darnell, I like Ronell, and I like Steph
You
defense.
said Dante.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Dante and I like Steph defense.
Oh, nah,
Steph,
Hey, Steph gonna get to it.
Steph
Nah,
know
but
a lot about, and then a lot of people be misunderstanding though because a lot of this shit before 2000, when it was Pop Warner, it was a lot of off-tackle offense. So if you knew how to scheme up against stopping a run, you was a good defensive coordinator. But then when these motherfuckers went to this spread shit, then you had to do a lot more. So it was a little difference.
I got to coach with Steph this year, and
Steph a different nigga.
when I tell you his defense is
Oh,
real,
Kevin,
like
shut the fuck up.
no matter what you ask Steph to do, he can do it, right? And I'm being
Steph a bad
I'm being
motherfucker. And he
humble
gonna
with
talk
it.
his-
Like
and he
in the
gonna talk
national
his shit.
championship game, I think he forced 4 or 5 turnovers.
Yeah.
So
Who?
when you Steph,
Yeah,
like
Steph-
we didn't do our job
Hold
on
on,
offense,
hold on.
but he did. A
So
good
that was
job.
your job
Hold
though.
on.
That was
Steph
my
had
job.
4 or 5 turnovers.
He was
That mean
he was sorry.
That
Shit.
mean he was sorry.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
shit. That
Hey,
mean
we
he
moved the
was
ball.
sorry
We
as
couldn't
shit.
punch the ball in the end zone.
He needed me on the
Yeah,
Yeah, to
sideline.
get them niggas
The
out.
other thing about Steph though, he coach on good plays, and what I mean by that is like if a kid make a good ass play, But he do some
still-
Oh, he
wrong.
gonna correct the
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
out
yeah.
of it.
He
Yeah.
ain't celebrating with
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
He
Nah,
going
like,
right.
they
there.
kept
That's what he
Right
just said he did to the nigga, to Jamal, when he said Jamal ran the ball
The wrong
but he
way.
ran the wrong
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
athletically, he made a good play. And I'm gonna tell you another nigga, Reek used to do that shit all the time. And I used to be like,
Well, it worked.
how the fuck we gonna say something to the nigga though?
it
Reek.
worked. Yeah.
TJ used to be like, man, hey, come here.
Still gonna go
I'm
correct
like, TJ,
that
that nigga scored. What the fuck we
So
gonna
you
do?
got,
Gotta do it.
so you got 3, no homo. You got 3. So Mike, if it was 2 to 3 upcoming DCs, who you
Offense or
like?
defense?
Offense,
Offense.
upcoming.
Upcoming.
Cause Fox say he don't watch this, so I can't ask Fox. I gotta ask you.
I like Brad.
I agree.
Brad is definitely a student of the game.
Yeah.
bro.
Okay.
Up and
Brad
coming.
is definitely a student of the game.
Offense, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
offense.
Offense.
Who is he coaching for this year though?
Brad.
He doing
I don't
13U.
13U, who with
with
who?
DMVU.
Oh.
We talking about DMVU before this shit. Fuck that. I got a lot. Nah. Fuck that. They told the DMVU crush. They making up shit now.
This nigga already
Maybe
knew.
next on the
Next episode.
28th,
Up and coming.
24, or 24.
Can't think of nobody up
I like
and coming,
Brad.
but I can get.
Hold on, you said Brad?
Yeah,
Is
I said
it?
Brad for up and coming.
I like
but
Brad. I like
I
Brad.
can't think of nobody else.
Ain't no other young dudes?
Brad said the reason they
I
lost is
ran
TJ wouldn't listen to him.
Offense.
Nobody mentioned Rambo on defense?
Oh, I like Q from,
Rambo?
from Baltimore.
On defense?
Offense.
Nah,
As a
he-
defensive
oh,
coordinator?
Nah, I like,
you
I
know,
like,
Q been
but Q
around.
finally get right.
I don't know. Y'all ain't mention.
Q's
Y'all ain't
good.
mention Rambo.
Hold on,
On
you said
defense?
that's
Nah, we
y'all
doing
three.
offense. You doing
Yeah,
defense.
you know, they
We
said
doing-
up and coming
We
for all
doing
of them.
coming man. We said we get, you
He
get.
asked you a
Hey, why you
question.
keep stooping down to the mic?
I was trying to get y'all.
Mike just
I
don't
said,
raise the mic.
I said
I
you
wanna
get
get
4 to
the
5
ass
decent
Hey,
coordinators.
I'm-
You said you couldn't name
If
them.
I had to
Next
name
one
2,
like that.
right?
Offense.
2 offensively, right? Brad is 1 seed for me, right? My man really.
Why you didn't give Brad the offense then?
He was supposed to take it over 13.
But why didn't you though?
Because if I'm gonna lose, it's gonna be on me. It was on me.
All right, so just say you didn't trust him.
No, it wasn't. I ain't trust him.
You didn't trust
Man,
him.
please. Hey, look.
I like
so,
Jordan. I like what's the name too though that you helped out.
Who?
That's with that coach that ate you last year for the Heat though. Bam.
That's who I was gonna say.
Man,
I
That coach was
visibly
laying
Oh,
The
down.
strong
yeah,
nigga?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
know your band. I'm gonna tell you.
Nah,
I'm gonna
know
tell
your
you.
band on, what you call it. Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
tell
like
you.
that.
No, his name on what he calls Know Your Band, right? I've known him since he was at Blue Crush the first time, right? Like his growth and maturity, right, is been. Man, stop being gay, boy. But yeah, my bad. Hey, look, pause, right? This man right here.
This growth.
Hey, y'all so wild, yeah. But now, what I'm talking about, when you talking about a coach, you want to see him mature as a coach. I went back and watched his games this week, a couple of them. All year long, I don't think my kids ran 3 plays in a minute, right? He had 8-year-olds versus PME. He ran 3 plays versus PME in a minute, and I mean, them drinks, it was cooking, right? And then I went to a practice and watched them practice. They practice like a big boy team at 9U.
Who did this?
Bam. They gonna be no limit. This year at 9U or DMVU. With y'all at the Heat.
What do he look like?
I do
I
like.
don't know who the nigga is.
I
I'm just
do
trying to learn this nigga then.
Nah, I do like Fox.
Yeah.
He gonna be the 9U coach this year
For who?
for
Rambo.
SNS. No.
Oh,
Fox gonna be the now you
Oh,
go.
Damo.
No.
Sorry,
Whoever,
Damo.
I do like your offensive coordinator because one, he not scared to throw the ball at that young age.
Well, he moved up to 10.
And teach the system. But last year, 8U, you did a good job with them kids learning a throwing offense
Yeah, that's
and not be
that.
scared to do it. 'Cause a lot of people in their mind think that you can only run affirmation or power set and this and the other. And then
Who run our formation? They do.
no. They run spread.
No, he ran a spread at 8 years old, and they struggled with it. It was his first year as offensive coordinator. He said, "Fox, I'm gonna learn offense." Me and him sat down.
Can I ask
went
you a question
over
before we get off this podcast too, Mike?
And he took it and ran with it. He did some.
No.
He did some amazing things. That staff had a lot of coaches on it, so he skipped. He went up to 10U. The defensive coordinator, Damo, is now the head coach for 9U.
So you said,
Yeah.
so you said Brad, upcoming.
You get bitches because your head.
So
It ain't because of that Cadillac seat.
so you been watching though. So who upcoming defensive coordinators? I'm talking about you.
Me?
Yeah.
I just told you, but let me ask you this.
No,
though.
no. I said upcoming defensive coordinators.
Oh, upcoming?
Or people that call defense that you like that's young.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie.
I like- you
No,
know who I like,
I
though?
do like I can't say he offensive coordinator, but head coach wise, younger from Watkins, Coach J.
Coach J.
He probably one of my favorite.
You
young
know who I like
coaches.
on the defensive
You
side
talking
of the
about the
ball?
defensive coordinator?
No, he the head coach though.
Nah,
He be
who's your
turned up.
defensive coordinator?
That's Jay too.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah,
that's
Bud got
I
one of the
love-
best.
You know who I like on the
Yeah.
defensive side of the ball though? That's real young, but he get a lot out of these youngers. KK.
Oh, you talking about OC?
No, defense. Curry son.
Curry's on
Yeah.
Oh no, I ain't
He
seen
gonna be
him.
a
What
great
age group?
coach.
KK gonna be.
Hey, look,
KK gonna be
I'm gonna
something.
tell
son.
you. I'm gonna tell you who one of my and
KK gonna be
I feel
something.
bad. I missed
Nah,
out.
you talking about
Kamari,
yeah, Kamari
from
like that.
Chain Gang.
Yeah, from City Life.
Man, he like
That's
2021.
Rodney
That's
son.
Rodney Creighton's
Rodney
son.
Creighton's son.
Like he really is a good coordinator, and he connect with the kids.
I'm standing on
Who's
Rambo.
that?
Oh, you say what?
Rambo.
Pop?
Rambo ain't Rambo.
Nah, upcoming. Rambo not upcoming. I don't
Yeah.
been around though.
He's-
But
he
he
one of
definitely,
the
he
niggas
definitely
up-
do his thing though.
But listen, Rambo been around for a minute. He ain't upcoming.
No, he ain't upcoming. But that's what I said. You said you had your three, so that's if Rambo part of your three that you said deep coordinators, then that's
Yeah, I
cool.
like him. He's a
TJ got
good,
on a Rock Creek shirt. It's over.
he's
Hey, I just got it made last
he's a
week.
good
I'm
young
wearing
dude.
it.
He gets-
I got it made
Nah,
last week.
Now your three, hey, I think like you said, Kate,
They
Kamari.
said Beacon House
Kamari from-
13 U from OC. Beacon House 13 U OC from last year is nice.
I thought they coaching staff at Beacon House was really good.
Yeah, nah, Kevin did a great
Last
job,
year.
man. Kevin came in.
I ain't gonna lie
checked
though,
that
the
shit
nigga
out,
just was a nigga.
Nah.
Shorty was
nah,
toting
they-
that motherfucker. No, y'all ain't want to tackle nothing. Shut up.
Nah, we did.
Shut up. He was coming around the corner,
Yeah,
and the niggas was getting the fuck out the way. Me and Mike was like, what the fuck? It was niggas getting the fuck out the way. I thought it was an old age joke. Nah,
It was a running of the
it wasn't even nothing about no OC. Nobody called it. No, hold on, listen.
The same
Kurt,
way that
listen,
nigga
Kurt.
from motherfucking from what's his name was running over y'all shit.
Who run over us?
Who ran over who?
Who? Kane Archer running back. Ain't want no smoke.
No,
with
he
that
was a
big
big-ass
brother.
nigga. He was like 300.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
What?
Who ain't on us?
hey, but that joker had a full beard.
Yeah, he did.
Mustache.
Now we was trying though. My youngers was trying. They was getting ran over. They was trying.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. At 44 ended that play, that game.
Yeah, it was over.
nothing.
Yeah.
It was over.
if-
He ain't do nothing.
He had a
It
great
was a
game.
bad
Yeah.
bitch.
Nah, LT had a great game. If LT was
He
in
was
there,
punishing the Charge.
he was. He was.
That's how he got kicked out
LT
the game.
tackle so low though.
Yeah,
Younger
break
couldn't
your
do
shit.
nothing though.
Yeah.
Pack tackle high. He can get ran over. He can get ran over a few times.
Nah, Big House.
He can get ran over a few times. That's something to ran
Big
over.
House did a great job switching up there because again.
Nah, man, he encouraged y'all. Fuck all that.
Nah, I'm
Switching
saying,
up
nah,
nothing.
they did a good
He
job.
encouraged y'all.
No, listen, fool.
But they did a good job
No, you
all
understand
year
what I'm
long,
saying
though.
is,
Oh, Young was
because we
toting that
played,
motherfucker.
because
Yeah,
we
he
played
was.
them already before. They came out with a whole different. First time we played them, they was in spread.
But was if he was in
Did
the
he
game?
play
With,
the first game?
yeah, he did. But if he was in the game though, would y'all have won?
What you mean?
If Shorty wasn't in the game,
What you mean?
I'm saying like if he was out the game.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He got hurt.
No,
Didn't
he got hurt.
He broke his
At the
nose.
end of the
He
game.
already, scored full time.
Yeah.
But I'm
The game
saying-
was over with
no,
that.
but
The
I'm
game was
saying
over with when
is,
he got hurt.
The
Yeah.
first time they was in spread the whole game, and we was just whatever doing spread. Second time they came straight power eye down out normal down.
But
out
it wasn't about y'all scheme though.
It
Like
was.
Rambo, no, it was not. Them niggas was getting out the way. I watched them,
No,
bro.
that's what I'm saying is so
It wasn't about scheme.
No, that's what I'm saying. So listen, when somebody run a jumbo set type of formation,
Yeah.
right?
A goal
If you
line
don't-
offense.
If that shit about numbers, you gotta have the right people to be able to be numbered with the blocking. So about like you said, so about time it's a one-on-one situation between either that safety or one of them linebackers in that back.
Yeah.
We see the decision they was making.
I was right there with you.
Niggas said, "Oh, I'm one-on-one."
Kurt was like, "Oh, these niggas some bitches."
You heard me? I said,
Kurt was lunching. I said, "Kurt, they call them kids no
I
bitches."
done been on the sideline with
Yeah, he be.
he be
I
chilling.
never coach with him. You got to fight everybody. He called kids bitches and all that shit. But nah, they was getting the fuck out the way though. They niggas was coming around the corner moving.
Hey, you ain't never seen nothing until you see Kurt grab a kid and say, "Come here. Walk over here and talk to you real quick." He get away from everybody. You can hear,
Man, you got-
motherfucker, I'll kick your fucking ass.
You got your mind.
Yeah, bro.
But see, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You used to be able to grab a kid by his face mask.
What you mean? You grabbed all our kids?
Yeah, but you can't do that with the new kids.
No, you can't.
Nah, you got
Like, you can't.
Now sometimes you can because you gotta just have that conversation with the parent early.
Man, I ain't never have a conversation
I'm
with
gonna
none of them
I'm gonna
kids.
beat your
I
kid
think-
like they was
Yeah.
mine.
I think with my coaching
I
style,
ain't never had
Look,
I think with my coaching style,
Coach Towel out.
when I
Listen,
do yell at a kid, they're in shock. Cause I'm more of a fun coach, you know.
Right.
So when I'm yelling at the kids, it's a shock because so I get more out of them when I yell.
Now, I've seen you cuss a kid out before too.
Yeah, well, I get in. Let me change my statement because
because
you was about to catch me.
You learned quick.
Yeah, when I was trying to coach a kid up and get, you know, it's that shock value, right? Because they're not used to me yelling at them like that. They're used to me saying, "Hey, good play," this, that, other, the positive stuff. But you get a better reaction out of them sometimes when you.
No, you're right.
yell
But
I try not to yell at
It was
the
a
kids.
medium between. So when we had our team, I ain't gonna lie, our 12U year, Coach Ty was our disciplinarian. That nigga didn't give a fuck about being friends with nobody, kids, mothers, fathers, uncles, best friends, or the nigga with the gun. He didn't give a fuck. Me and TJ was the cool niggas, but that nigga Ty would tell you straight up, like, nigga, fuck y'all. We about to run for the rest of the practice. We ain't do no plays and all that shit.
No, it's a balance. I think balances was key. I think me personally, my philosophy is like if a woman nagging at you or yelling at you all day, at some point you gonna tune her out. You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna leave.
Alicia.
Nah.
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna leave, right?
Alicia.
Nah, and you gonna leave. But if you don't get yelled at by the woman on a normal basis, right? Like if she asks you to do some shit, it's gonna hit a little harder when it ain't always some nagging shit.
That couch in the basement.
They twins.
Y'all got to clear it off. Coach TJ gonna
Yeah, he
need
about
place
to
to
need
sleep
that.
tonight.
He about to need that.
He gonna need a place to sleep.
They
tonight.
twins?
My baby
Yeah.
love me.
No, they're born 4 months apart.
They throwing me off.
This motherfucker said they born 4 months.
This motherfucking rocket science is here.
They throwing me off with the head.
That's a white boy equivalent of an afro. That's what we do.
So somebody got red hair in the family. All right,
That's what we do. We do that.
Okay. All right. Look at my man. So what's up with him?
You know he a good kid. He a kid manager right here, man.
Who?
No,
Now, they say he'll go pick a kid up from motherfucking North Dakota to be good.
Shit,
he
thinking
picked him
from
up
motherfucking, what was he going at?
He went to Ocean City.
Ocean City.
And then took him back after the game.
Yeah, afterwards.
Hey,
MVP.
If I pick you up, you're in my path.
How
to
many
Ocean City.
how many ounces of coke you smoke? You was driving that far.
And then took him home.
Nah, so y'all definitely named some.
I got a question for the panel. How many nationals are we gonna win this year? Realistically though,
Okay,
like, all right,
well,
everybody got an
catch me up
old.
to date. How many we?
But hold on,
last year?
everybody got an old to be represented here. But realistically,
Who
like,
is we
serious.
first? Who is we first?
I don't know where you at. You
No.
got so much shit going on.
I'm talking about we as an
As a
area.
state,
DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Are
talking about
you?
AYF?
So
We
what
don't
do
even
just
compete for
DMV.
national.
Are you? Where are you cutting the DMV off at? Is what I'm asking you.
It's got to be
PME.
AYF.
PME.
So
up.
PME to Baltimore.
Yeah, yes.
Okay,
We
then we got-
claim our Baltimore home.
Yeah.
So, who is like legit can win a national, or you
So-
think going with like we had to bet some money? Who gonna
So
win?
you
the
want to go down the list?
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to go down the list.
D2,
No,
No, fuck, I don't.
So you saying?
Gotta count D2 because that's mostly Baltimore.
Listen, are you
All right, but then
listen?
we knocking them out the list.
Listen, so
Don't count them,
nah,
D2
so Bud go
nigga right
from
here.
6U all the way up to 14. Who you think will win if it's AWAF?
6U, I can't really say.
Any old, I mean,
So
not
me
AWAF,
personally-
just anything.
No, I'm just
Me
saying.
personally, I can't assess 6U because most of them coming from flag, so we don't know what that's
Curry
gonna look
said
like.
2.
We don't know what 6U will look like. I mean, you might can say 6U based off of who
All right,
had the
all right,
We're not
all
saying
right,
6
all
so
right,
6 you out.
So,
Alright,
so
so
6U.
6 you out.
I got a 6U.
7U. I'm gonna say Dummy. I'm gonna say NWO. I like what Dummy putting together at 7U.
All right.
8U. I'm gonna go with Jay. I like what Jay doing. Jay and Steph at Watkins.
Okay.
I like what they putting together over there. I'm gonna
Okay.
say them at AU.
So you going up the list? I'm talking like legit can win a national.
I'm telling you.
All right.
I really think they
Hey,
can.
I really believe every team, not saying every team, but everybody in our area has a chance. It's just we fuck up at certain points.
Yeah.
And that's
Nah,
where.
but we be on the clock.
No,
That ain't a fuck
listen,
up.
like, nah, listen. I was right there when PNB beat No Limit down Florida. That shit was like.
That was a tough
Yeah,
game.
that was a good game.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
tough game, but
No,
I'm just
but
I
saying.
think, I think it's more open because
you
of
gotta
the
think-
new rules at AYF.
And you gotta think about
Because
it though.
nobody's
when,
playing regionals no more.
when Donnell, the way Donnell.
They said Marshall at 7U.
Fuck
They got a
it.
good chain.
They got a good chance?
Yeah, they won it last year, 6U. My bad. I forgot.
won last year.
Yeah, they won it last year. My bad. That was Greg and them.
That's
I
great.
forgot about
And
them.
Marshall is AU,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
I think they
Mook
got
and
a
them.
shot.
Mook and them got a shot at
Yeah,
saying
they
AU
got a
next
shot
year too.
too.
9U. I mean, I can't.
HD.
It gotta be
You say
HD. It gotta be HD right
I would
now.
say they
Who's
in the
HD?
driver's seat.
Maryland Elite.
Maryland.
That's
You put them over
equivalent
PME?
Team, yeah.
Huh?
I would.
I'm asking.
I gotta
I'm
see
asking.
them play.
No, I take
I
that
wanna-
back.
Hey,
So
hey,
how
Mike,
you
hold on, hold on.
the national
Hold
champ
on. That's
behind
Bud.
this
That's,
I wanna see
hold
them
on.
play.
That
You
is
right
Bud
about that.
list. Let
Listen,
Bud
y'all
go.
talking
I'm
about me.
asking the question.
No, let him get through
Yeah.
this list. We gonna get to your bum
All right,
ass
so
list
tell me
later.
why them over the team that won the national?
That's what I'm asking.
I'm gonna say the willingness to play each other. That's what I'm gonna base it off.
I like that shit though.
I like the fact
We
that
got better from playing the clock boys. I like that.
yeah,
shit.
the willingness to play
I like
each other.
that
If you
shit.
want to be the best, you gotta play the best.
Yeah, I like that.
You know what I'm
I like
saying?
that.
Who you got at
So
10?
at 10U, Donnell, of course.
Who you got at 11?
11U, me. Fuck. 12U.
Nah, but you been sorry though.
Who beat me?
I said who will win the national.
Motherfucker,
He
me.
said I said who
What
gonna
we
win the
talking about?
national.
I ain't talking about get out of the
Me.
the-
That's who's gonna win it. Me.
So what happened? Hold on, let me ask you a question. I got not for real.
Yo,
So when you went to nationals this year, what happened?
He didn't go. I didn't play. I lost in regionals.
So
What the fuck that mean?
that's what I said.
I lost in the regional championship. Cool.
Ain't no regionals this year.
So you
Ain't no
going from
regionals.
you
Ain't
going
no
from a
regionals.
regional loser to winning the
There's
national?
no regionals for me.
This shit.
All right, cool. All right, you then.
All right,
Fuck.
12.
So ain't nobody better than you in this area.
Hold on.
No.
Is there anybody better than you in the? Who is your competition in the country?
Miami Gardens. They 4-time national champions.
And you gonna beat them?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
12 you, bud.
12U.
They gotta play against the sniper.
What's 12 you? Lonnie them?
Yeah, fuck you talking about?
If y'all do that shit, y'all did against them Philly niggas.
They gotta play
Listen.
Listen,
Listen,
I got Charlie Powerball.
I gotta move to Philly if y'all do that shit y'all did against them Philly niggas. Cause number 0, listen.
Man.
you know what 13?
13.
Y'all don't know. Right now we only one got 13, so
Yeah,
then
DMVU. Yeah, we don't know.
Who was the 13th for them and you?
That's-
I'm lost.
That's gonna
Don't
be
worry
Walt, Javar, and Brad.
That's a good list.
what about 14? You got
Bubba Dub.
you got Heat winning 14s?
They gonna AY?
No,
Nah,
I'm saying
they going back.
what's about winning
They ain't
though?
never
14?
Man, fuck no.
Huh?
Winning what?
14.
Man, get the fuck on.
Hold on,
No.
so on your list, bud, there's not one Heat team that can win a national.
Who's in the championship though?
No.
You put that Beijing in your head on.
So what?
But why though?
Why?
Yeah.
For what?
Okay. I was wondering.
But we was in the national championship. We went further than a lot of motherfuckers.
Hey Mike, what you got?
Packington was in the national championship.
We not talking about Packers in high school.
He right.
Hold on.
We talking about right now.
You got
Maryland
Mike?
Heat.
My
Fuck
shit
no.
depends though, cause if Dummy got the
Nah, 6U. You don't got no 6U opinion? We watched a lot of flag games last year.
I did.
Ice
Huh?
flag team.
Oh yeah, you did too.
Hey, Deshaun got a smoker.
everything.
Deshaun got a smoker at 6.
I like
Cause
the
his
flag
line,
team,
though,
so-
we like, God damn, fuck get the big ass
did
kids
too.
from.
But I like Fats at the Heat too though. I like the way
Nah, Fats be
coach.
coach.
He get the most out of the kids, out of the youngest. I like the way he coach.
That's what I said between Heat, Fats, and then that DMVU 6U, cause that was the that prime.
Prime team.
Them
All right,
young,
so who's 7U?
7U, Big Dummy probably. Yeah, he got the cheat code.
And Greg.
Big Dummy.
and Greg, cause Greg's still national champ.
Yeah.
Who the national champ? Grade from where?
Marshall.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you got at 8?
8s.
So y'all, I think y'all missed my question.
I know what you was saying.
You saying
You said actually win it.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
question. Y'all
I'm
talking
saying
about who
who
gonna
get
leave
it.
from this
Yeah,
area,
yeah,
but it's
yeah.
cool.
But I be thinking they gonna.
Because once you get there, you got a shot. You gotta get there.
You know,
Nah, you got a shot once you get there.
they
fam.
had the Arizona
Hey,
Banjers
no,
at the jump. We beat this shit.
hey.
It was no way they had a shot. Stop it.
Hey, Pac, we're from
They
Tri-
didn't have a shot.
Only thing
Y'all
I'm
had a
saying,
shot.
is the way Donnell went in the overtime of HD Wilson.
Man,
But the way they went to Florida and
And
beat the shit out of
dominated everybody.
all they had to do was get there.
Dominated.
Donnell some shit.
Like it wasn't no close game.
Donnell
Dominated all 3 games.
Voodoo got something to say about that.
Facts. But he got to go in that direction to see Voodoo though.
It's only, to my opinion, on some real shit, there's only 2 teams in this area that beat literally everybody in the country.
Who that?
Clock Boys and us.
I mean, that's them. We
fact.
talking about right
Nigga,
now.
we talking about now.
Ain't nobody.
Them niggas in high school.
Say don't fuck the past. You just said that.
Yeah.
Nah, but
we don't got no
I was on
team.
his 2012. He said 2012. He went back far as shit. He was lunching though. Like it was like 8-track players and shit.
They go back to 2003.
Tecmo Bowl.
All I'm saying is though, like.
Hey, that-
To me, we gotta go
might-
beat all these niggas.
that might-
To me, I swear to God, I will put up my personal money to build a team to beat these niggas in battle. I hate being down that motherfucker though. These Atlanta niggas and these Florida niggas, I fucking hate them.
That's a good.
I swear to God.
I mean, but until we
If we can put up
egos
I
to the
swear
side
to God.
I don't
and-
think it's
and
the
push
ego.
it.
I will get with
I
whatever
don't
team.
think that's
I don't
it.
think it's the
If
ego.
Bounty Boys say, Pac, you gotta do X, Y, and Z for us to get all the niggas we need to
Watch
go be
this.
bad.
So,
I
you
will
want me to tell you
put
why
up
let me
that
say,
money.
let me say
Hold
this.
on,
go ahead.
Let me say this.
I'm gonna tell you why
I hate these
I
niggas.
think, and this again, personal opinion. I think we move in the wrong direction when we try to take all the best players and best teams and
Agreed.
put them under one roof. Just support the team that's the best. So if Marshall Heights 7U
Send
is the
yours
best
over
from
there.
it,
Yours over
send
there.
send them down there,
That's what I'm
and
about to
the
say.
area needs to
That shit ain't
support
never
them. If this team is that, support that
Fuck you
team.
give it to us for that?
You putting it, listen, it's never gonna
Still
work
do it
that
in
way.
trash, though.
There's
She's gonna be
multiple
irrelevant.
reasons why, right? One is everybody wants to be that program that all those teams play for, right? So that's it. Why? Because it generates a lot of money. Understand, youth football is a business. If you're not running your youth program like a business, you're an idiot. It's a
I'm
business.
getting with whatever team is gonna beat Nationals.
But what does that mean at the next level?
I'm just, it means a lot.
I've never talked to a high school coach that said, "Hey, did y'all play in a national tournament?"
don't give a
this
shit.
year?"
But
They don't give a fuck.
But guess what though? I heard a lot of high school coaches say, "Oh, these niggas was really ready for this motherfucking."
But that's based upon
Whereas a
what they
freshman,
played.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Freshmen.
But
Hold
I got
on.
kids that never played a
You ain't
national
gotta
game
win
in
a
their
national
life.
to do that.
I ain't
was
say
that
that
way.
though. But I said, you know what I mean? Freshmen we got on the scene that's balling on
We got
top
them too.
level high school.
And they still would have been still.
You
They
got-
still would have been
you
doing
got,
that if y'all
you got
didn't win.
CJ Quick at St. Francis. You've got KJ
No.
at DeMatha.
CJ
You
Quick
got-
played on the regular team.
not no
He's a freshman. KJ? KJ's at DeMatha.
What's KJ?
The big lineman kid that everybody wanted to want is 6'5".
Yeah, but he don't even start.
Yeah. But he played as
No,
a
he didn't
freshman.
play.
He did. as
No,
a
fuck
freshman.
no. We played him. He never got in the game against
I ain't
us.
gonna lie.
He never got in the game against us.
I gotta let Mike finish his list right quick, and it's TJ because you don't watch football, so
Yeah.
you can't.
You
You
stopped at 8. Go to 8.
But I would say
It
8,
was
but
at
I'd
8.
go with HD though.
No, you ain't say 8. You
say
said
you say HD for AU?
At 9U, whatever they're at.
9U.
You like them?
HD.
Why,
Yeah,
why you like them?
I like their offensive coach or head coach. I think he's the head
Oh,
coach.
Dirk
Slash-
Davis.
Yeah,
They call him Jay Z.
Man, I
Donnell
like
said
him.
they're playing Voodoo in July.
I like him.
You like Jay Z?
I think he's a smart coach.
Yeah, he just said they're playing Voodoo in July.
Been around the block.
Who like
Yeah,
Donnell
watch
against
that.
Voodoo this year?
Me. I like Donnell. Donnell had a good game in his last game.
Yeah, it was close. It was definitely a close
Donnell
game.
played a good Donnell,
I like Donnell and
they
AY.
was playing football like shit.
I like Donnell versus
Donnell a
anybody
coaching
out of state.
motherfucker.
He is.
And
But I
battle?
like him.
Anyway,
That's his only competition is
I don't
Voodoo.
like that.
You ever been to
Anyway,
battle?
out of state. Have I ever been to battle?
Yeah.
No.
That shit different.
No. I've played battle games before, but
Finish your list,
when we were
guys.
with
8.
Westlake.
Nah,
You ain't say 8 you yet.
I did.
Who you said 8?
Who you say?
I said 8 real competitive, bro.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Alright,
He
go
did.
9 you then.
Yeah,
His
9.
hat throw me off.
9, I'm gonna go with.
He about to
Hey,
drop
golf
on some meal.
I'm going with
golf
HD,
club
but
upside
I said one back to back, so we gotta give him the benefit of the doubt.
That's
Nigga,
PME, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they said PME loaded.
Man, you
Yeah,
gotta
that's
play.
up.
Fuck that.
No, they said PME nice though.
He getting
We
more
going by
keys,
what we
though.
know though,
Yeah.
bud.
It ain't like he
Nah,
just staying content.
He don't got nothing
I,
special, but he
I don't
coaching
like when
to the
niggas say
point.
he gotta play. Like he playing.
If
If you
Who you coach this year?
nobody.
I say,
Look,
You was
If
St.
you-
John's parent this year.
I don't know where I'm at yet.
Stop
my boy.
doing that.
nah, only reason I'm
Baby,
saying he
I'm
got
sure he
play,
ain't at Rock
TJ.
Creek.
Yeah, I ain't in Rock Creek.
Like if
Hey.
you gonna say he a part of our area, like
No. What I'm saying
hear me out.
is
If
you can't say
no,
he's
that's
not
bullshit.
playing nobody.
Nah.
Jawan is the only motherfucker who gets on a plane and goes to California. On a normal basis, He go to California,
We're
go to
not
Texas.
talking about going to go play a battle.
You just
saying
said he
that
don't
know
play
he not gonna
nobody.
win.
So
I'm
basically,
talking about
He playing.
He playing people
He
that's not what I'm
choosing.
saying.
He not playing locally, right?
locally.
But he is
That's
playing
that's
the
good,
top
though.
team.
Let me ask you this: is AWAF going to let Battle say he's playing AWAF this year?
They let him do it last year.
Everybody do that though.
They act like
What you mean?
No,
A lot of
not
them
this
games
year.
do.
Hold
Not
on,
this
what are
year.
you saying?
Well,
Pat?
That was
I
part of
got
the
a
rule
call
change.
directly from an
Nah, he did
AOF
right.
representative, and they told us we couldn't do both.
No.
he did,
Oh, you can do it. He
No,
told us we could do
this,
it.
OG did it.
I think this year they changed it
OG
when
did it like
they
that.
changed
They
that.
told me
So
straight
TJ,
up.
why
we
they ain't
could
let
play
you do it then?
The 12 year?
Yeah.
Because Craig was mad at me. He apologized. He apologized.
Okay, cool. He apologized.
We good.
Man, make sure y'all bum man finish his list, man. Cause these guys.
Oh, yeah,
getting out
good.
here.
So
It's
10?
nine,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
10
at
years.
10s now.
That's done.
He'll
now.
win it though,
Yeah,
bro.
Donnell.
Okay.
Donnell gonna win that joint.
All right.
Now,
Win that joint. Bud gonna make it.
Bud
You
gonna make
But
Hold
Bud ain't never won
He's
nothing
gonna
though.
make
Like,
it,
I'm
though.
talking,
He got shot.
not them years.
I ain't won
I'm not
nothing
talking about them
recently.
years. I'm not talking about them years. I'm not talking
He
about them years.
should make it now.
You said Bud was some
Hold on,
shit.
hold on.
Breaks history.
But see, Bud ain't really never had to play against nobody for the last few
But
years.
you said he was some shit
This
though.
year.
Is he some shit or not?
Who, Bud?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
I don't know. I don't know. If
Put
he-
you in 11
It's hard to
teams
say
together,
because
ask
he
me
ain't
about
had
some
nobody
shit.
to play against. That's what I'm saying.
11.
I gotta think about that.
Well, I ain't talking white helmet era. I'm talking about this era.
Then
from
White
this
Helmet
scene
era,
right
he was
now.
like that though. He's walking in with the motherfucking shirt on.
With the
and
bucket
all.
hat.
Yeah, looking sweet
Fake.
with the bucket hat, bam ass nigga. Yeah, he was muscle.
Yeah.
My younger.
So he
this my next
might
group.
get out here,
Okay.
but I don't know if he gonna win.
12.
You, Lottie and them got a shot. Of course, the sniper gonna be in the way, but Lottie and them, I see them getting out of here.
So who he went against the Philly niggas, right?
Yeah,
They fucked y'all up. Y'all was some suckers. Y'all was
That ain't, hey, Pike, that ain't the first time that man fucked up.
Oh yeah, he got a list.
He got a list.
He got a
He
list.
fucked Mark on them up too though.
Yeah.
No. Even
wasn't-
the old
he got an
time
old
niggas.
school.
Now I remember when he beat I remember that shit when he beat Marshall. I remember that
When he
shit.
put 50 on
50.
my
I'm there.
That's what I said.
Look, I rolled up there with Biz. They was like turn around. I was like 37. I was like, he's right. I'm gone.
Yeah, that's why they call him DC
Yeah, the
Sniper.
DC sniper.
So you saying that man
That's whoop him
49.
before the game. Let's jump him before the game, y'all.
13, y'all, because ain't no other 13s. That
So
I
who
know
on the
of.
let's be clear. All right, back up. Let's start over. So 13U was they said the DMVU crush. I just seen it before I walked in on Homo.
Yeah.
Who on that team though? Did they get kids from TJ team?
some of
They
TJ
gonna
kids
get our
some of
kids
Rick
and they
kids.
gonna get
Some
some
of
of the
the
Heat kids.
He and City Life.
So they took some
The
of
shit
them.
we should have done last year. What we talking
I
about.
told him that though. He ain't listen.
He should have been at the Heat last year.
Yeah, he should have. They the
They
one.
already told him, hey,
They probably won
they
too.
said Rick would have been an assistant head coach
Yeah,
there.
we thought
He
he
want
was
to take the
gonna
job.
but he ain't want to do it.
He's stupid.
Ego shit, like I said.
14?
I don't think it's ego though, bro.
Jeter said y'all keep sleeping on Cruddy Purge though.
Hold on, what Cruddy Purge?
Yeah, I was trying to say
Oh, you talking
that
about the members?
Cuz got 11.
And being Lottie. Say that.
Oh,
He talking about the
hey,
members. He
good
ain't
way,
talking about
G.
his team.
Well, he talking about.
He talking about Roger.
Talking about Roger.
Yeah,
Seems like that
he
is-
on TJ list. He gonna get
Nah,
it.
definitely
hey,
on my
Jeter.
list.
Is he at 11
I
or
did
12?
see. I did see your team today, Jeter 11. You. Hey,
So he got the nigga from Lambo
out.
too, right?
Right.
Oh, that nigga like that
It's,
though.
it's not just him.
He like that.
It's not just him though.
He like that though. Don't act like he ain't like that, Will.
he is like
He's
that.
sorry.
He like that. He
I'm
like
like, don't act like
that.
he's sorry
He
though.
like that,
All right, don't act like
man.
he's sorry though.
Jeter told me see me in November.
So you got who you got 4 teams?
It's
I don't
mom.
got no 14.
Damn.
That's some bitch ass shit.
Yeah.
St. John, JV.
Job is 11.
St. John, JV.
Job is
Hey,
11.
Y'all can be starting man like a man. I ain't gonna say that. Y'all can be starting man.
Saucy as shit with that
He
nigga.
can't stand Job.
Nah, I say something. Y'all gonna pack luncheon. Y'all gonna pack luncheon. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Hey, wrong and shit. Know damn well.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
trigger.
The Heat hold down 14 you for the
He
early.
don't cheat no more though. That's what he said.
Hey man, Mike, stop, man.
We about to go
Crazy,
At
man.
this time,
man,
at this
go ahead,
time
go
we
ahead.
would like to just clear out to our hosts and commercial break, and we'll come back. Because we're not going to listen to you talk about Jarvis for the next 2 hours.
I ain't gonna say
He
nothing
ain't
about
gonna
y'all.
say nothing.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Your
I'm
list,
old.
TJ.
That's like you talking about Black Jesus. We're not doing that.
So John is Black Jesus?
Nah.
You know he called
Nah,
Bird
he
like
talking
Jesus.
I
to
call
Bird
Terrence
back
Bird.
to
We
you.
ain't
talking
gonna
about Jarvis like
we ain't gonna
he
let him talk about
Black
Bird all
Jesus.
crazy
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Man,
But you
listen.
don't watch football, so TJ, your
Do you got a birth certificate print machine in your house? All right then. All right then. Them niggas 35 over
So
there.
you saying somebody allegedly got a birth certificate machine in the house?
I don't know though. I'm saying they said like they got a stamp and everything.
He said allegedly.
Yeah. TJ, what's your team, TJ?
I don't know 6U.
Oh, Curly Purr said that. Oh no,
I can't.
Gina said he coming for you, bud.
That's what I said. Hey,
Give me
Hey,
a date.
cuz I was trying to say.
Man, I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Gina had nice
Give
little
me a
face.
date. He said, man, he told me he'll see me in November. It's March.
Nah, he ain't say November.
Oh, the phone.
Gina, you ain't say November, Gina.
Yeah.
The phone's vicious. The phone's is, who you got?
Gina be
TJ?
looking for
7U?
whoever, man. 7U. Who won 6? Anybody
That was great.
6? That was Dummy and them.
No, that was great.
So
No,
Dummy and
Dummy
Dummy.
ain't
Yeah,
Nah,
you know what I'm
Marshall Heights
saying?
was
Marshall Heights.
Yeah, they
I
was
like
sick.
Dummy and them.
You got receipts, Gina?
8U. Who was 7U last year? That was Mook and them. Mook and them was nice. I didn't see Watkins play
No,
though
that
last
whole
year.
We outside.
age group. That whole age group.
Yeah, it's been that joint's super competitive.
PME North, Watkins,
Watkins,
Michi and them was nice.
I'll be honest, I ain't watching a lot of
Team
young.
sneaky though.
What's Beach in the major? 8?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They nice though.
They
They
got
all
a
right.
lot of smoke at
Whoever come out of this joint at 9U
Yeah.
is going to win, right? In my opinion, whether it's
Eight and nine.
PME, I don't know about 8s, right? But our age group,
And
that
9U,
9U, AYF has been ran by our 9U that comes out the area every year.
He said our age group.
Yeah,
No. I'm saying our area. Age group.
What's your position at DLV?
9U. 9U. I believe Maryland Elite, PME, and No Limit, all three got a chance. 10U.
Hey, Marco said y'all forgetting about. Okay, hey Marco.
Man, nobody swear about Marco.
Will ain't saying nothing all night. They saw his shit. Marco, they saw his shit. Will.
Hey, we don't been quiet all day.
Hey, he laughed that nigga out.
Why you do my man? Don't play with Marco like that.
That shit is over. That shit is over.
Who you got a chance, TJ?
D.
Oh,
Damn.
oh.
Damn. And you said 10, so that man got a 10.
I knew y'all was. That's all y'all think about. That's all y'all think about. Coach Darnell.
He said I got D10. What is you talking about? It's a whole D10. Damn.
At 11, I'm gonna go with Bud.
Appreciate you, my guy.
I haven't seen what
You gonna go with Bug because y'all be on the phone for 3 hours in the morning though, man. Y'all tell him the truth that you said when you get on the phone.
But I think Bud.
I told you some shit when you get on the phone. All right, fuck.
He did. He said Bug's gonna run trips.
Yeah, Buzz on it. Buzz some shit.
I like Bud
I got
coaching.
some sneaky shit up my sleeve.
I think Bud's defensive coordinator is one of the up and coming guys.
Oh, they said
His OC pretty good too.
they said Will. They said Will ain't got no job. He just a host on the show.
Hey yo. Hey nah.
But you got 12. Yeah, this no homo. This
12.
just a
I'm
fly
going
guy.
with Lottie,
Come on,
right?
Marco.
I do think Lottie is
Marco.
proving who he is.
TJ said he going with
The
Lottie.
members.
Yeah. And then
What about Roger?
And then Roger, right? I think both of
And
them.
then
Whoever
Roger.
comes out of that age group, Lottie the favorite.
This is you the
it
fly
what it
guy,
is.
Will.
13U, we gonna go with Crush. 14U, we gotta go with the Heat. That's all
No,
we
we
got.
don't. No, we don't.
That's all we got.
Who else play 14U?
Man, we can remain
Who
neutral.
got
We
it?
don't.
All these sorry ass teams y'all called out though. now the Heat, we gotta remain neutral. All these losers, all these straight up fucking losers y'all called out. Now we gotta remain neutral. Stop this shit though.
You gotta go with the 14.
That nigga said straight up losers though. What Philly did to these niggas over in Florida is disrespectful though. They had kids doing backflips, dances, and all that shit. Will, talk about it, Will.
So who are your list, Pat?
Fuck. Motherfuckers.
Who's your list, Pat?
Hey, first of
To
all,
win a national?
Pac don't.
The real national? Like to beat
Say
everybody?
nobody.
To beat everybody?
Maryland, he 14 years.
Nah, to beat everybody though. I'm talking about everybody to beat everybody though. Like
Yeah.
You know we only had one loss.
Everybody really.
to who?
Lambo.
And what they win?
How you only had one
Hold
loss?
on, back
In the
up.
national championship. We
Hold
had
on.
Lambo in the national championship.
So how many losses that,
Who?
Will?
That's two.
You said you
Lambo
only had
had
one
lose.
loss.
Okay, we had two losses.
There you go, my
Oh,
boy.
they did lose the loss. They did.
It's two.
That's how the team split up.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's why y'all should have brought y'all ass a battle. All I'm saying is that
So who do you think really got a good chance of winning?
Yeah,
to beat everybody or to beat AYF.
Everybody.
No.
Everybody?
We AY as an area is an AYF
It's
area.
AYF area. So
Nobody's
besides
saying
14U Heat, everybody else is AYF area.
To beat everybody, 6U I don't know because like I said, them niggas 5 and they still pissing and shitting on themselves and all that. I'm not even gonna bring them into this shit. 5-year-olds piss on themselves. I done seen a pissy 5-year-old. All right. All right, so 6U.
So you ain't help about you wild.
So 7U, let's go to 7U. That's Big Dummy in them age, right?
Yeah, and great.
Grade 1 national.
And Gray was the team with
Marshall
Rice, right?
Yeah, they won last.
That's the dark skinned nigga, the police nigga.
Yeah.
I'm not going with him. I'm going with
I knew he was gonna say that.
him. So let's go with.
No, big dog.
I like Big
Nah,
Dummy.
just my legs.
Okay.
I told you, I got blood. I don't be faking like that. I got real blood.
Let's just do 47 jumper jacks real quick.
Talking about somebody shitting on us, you gonna say a 50-year-old shit on us.
No, I ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that.
AU.
AU, is that Ray in them?
Nah, AU was Meechie.
That's Michi and them.
Oh shit. We forgot
That's
about
7 you going to AU, right?
Yeah.
And Meechie and them lost to who this year?
Marshall Heights, didn't it?
Right.
They lost to Watkins.
They lost to
No,
Watkins.
lost to
Yeah,
Watkins.
they lost a while.
They beat everybody.
And Watkins was who coach?
Jay, the young dude.
Jay, the young dude.
Hey,
Okay,
Michi
okay.
and them tough too. I forgot about
Nah,
them. No
Michi don't like
bullshit.
that.
They
I
got
like
a
Jay
chance
and
too.
that's Jay Ford
Yeah,
on the
Jay
team,
Ford.
right?
and them. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to win a national. Damn, I got.
I ain't gonna lie, any one of them that get out the age.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they gonna be
anyone
battle
got a
tested.
shot.
They're
But-
ready to rock.
Mook had some good games at regionals though. There was some classic ass motherfuckers.
I'm gonna skip the 10U. I don't know nobody at 9U. So 10U is Donnell in them, right?
Oh, you
They
want to do
throw
that?
me
You
off.
ain't do
Why you ain't
that?
do 9U?
You don't know the young
9U is
team.
who?
Yeah.
Kevin and them.
HD.
Oh, I gotta
no
do them.
limit.
So that's Kevin McGill, the preacher,
Yeah.
with Merlin Elite, and then that's Ray and them with Merlin Heat. So Ray went to Merlin Elite,
Right.
and then who y'all get?
The team.
The no limit. The rest of
Y'all got the rest of the niggas.
Yeah. And then Rambo went back to the Heat.
So Rambo is at that age group.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9.
I gotta go with Merlin Elite then. He got Josiah. That's what's
Messiah.
Messiah.
They call him Hibachi.
Hibachi.
yeah. I like him.
Yeah,
I
Hibachi
like
like
Shorty.
that.
I like
Shorty
Shorty.
one of the best.
I'm gonna go with Merlin Elite then. If they got them, if he got him, I'm gonna like Merlin Elite.
And he got a sneaky pickup from Watkins.
For real, I like Merlin
Shorty
Elite.
with 2 years.
Shit, Walker's had a sneaky 13U last year too though. They had some niggas on the team.
When we seen after the games when they was fighting and shit.
Yeah, they want to smoke. They want to smoke.
Yeah, they
So
wanna
now
smoke.
you is
We just said 9U. That's them.
that's down you. Okay, so 10U is
Donnell.
you gotta go with Donnell though. Donnell, I like Donnell's team though. And he called good games though. He just got beat. He got beat. Why I be so mad and why y'all be acting like I be hating is because I gotta be down there and battle with these niggas and them niggas be.
We won't be having no representation.
I be there.
No, this one.
I got cuss them niggas
No,
out
I'm saying
though. I
you
got
don't
cuss them
have-
out,
I'm saying
call them
you
all
don't
types
have
of names
representation
and.
because-
Won't y'all stop taking that
you
fucking
just-
sorry
you
ass
don't-
team down there then?
No, we be in a national championship though.
I'm just
But
saying.
they'll say something like, "What the fuck that bum ass team we beat?" So
The
I
same
gotta
bum
take-
ass team that y'all keep taking down.
No, I
there.
gotta take up for y'all bum ass niggas though, and you
We taking up for y'all because they like, oh, what the fuck y'all there for?
No, what you mean?
They be asking us, why the AWAB motherfuckers, why y'all let Maryland Heat go to battle?
Let's be clear. No AWAB champion beating the battle champion.
We talking about 14.
No,
We talking about y'all 14.
none of them.
We
Period.
talking about y'all.
Be clear though.
Would y'all
Answer
have
the
won? Would
question.
y'all have won AWAB 14U?
Who?
Maryland Heat last year.
No. You saw it? No. Fuck no. You saw it.
I just said that.
But me and TJ team would have.
So
Y'all ain't had 14U with TJ.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
saying
If our youngest would have won the
Oh
14.
yeah, that, okay, we know
Hold
that.
on, but let's be
We
clear
know
though.
that. But they wouldn't have been Maryland Heat though.
No AWAB championship is beating the battle
They
champion.
wouldn't have been Maryland Heat though if y'all would
Do you
have
think
won.
an AWAB
Y'all would
champion
have
can
been
be the
city
battle?
life. Y'all wouldn't
You're
have
right,
been
but do an AWAB? You think an AWAB champion can be the battle champion? Be honest though.
it happened before.
Yeah,
When? Who?
It's possible.
Who was it? Name them.
Vegas Strong.
Vegas Strong won fucking AWAB. One battle that year too.
No.
They won both.
No, they're not. They only won one because OG won the other. Because OG beat them even in battle. Whatever way it happened, remember they switched.
Okay, so
they Vegas Strong lost at AYF,
And
they couldn't play
they beat
those
them in
other
battle.
kids.
They
couldn't play the other
But
kids.
once
They
they
beat them
played
in
the other
battle.
kids, they
That's
beat
what
them.
I'm
in
saying.
okay, so that's
Yeah.
one team. Name any other team that can fuck with a. Okay, let me ask you this.
It depends on what Miami,
back up.
Miami Gardens
No,
want to play.
no,
They
back
got
up,
battles,
back
they
up,
usually
back
win
up.
One or the other.
No, because Miami Gardens got fucked up by a couple battle teams. But let me back up.
Which Miami guys ain't 12 you?
Yeah,
Miami
they
Gardens
got
lost
fucked up by that current. They got fucked up by that Atlanta team.
Yeah.
They got fucked up bad.
They did.
But let me ask you
That was
this.
Georgia Eagles, wasn't
After a
Hell
A-Bot team,
no, they only lost by 1 point. Without their best.
yeah, it was 1
it? They
point.
get
lost
fucked up by
76.
this.
Are you talking
But
about
hold on.
12 you?
After A-Bot, that was 12 yeah.
Oh, okay.
After
Yeah,
A-Bot
it was
team
76.
won the national championship, they beat any A-Bot team beat a battle team. It's not one.
And can you finish name your list? Because once you do your list, we got another episode next time for you. We can talk this other shit later.
Here's you on this shirt trash.
Hate motherfucker.
I like the you on the hat. That you on the shirt, the squivelly you like he going for a Euro.
Graffiti joint.
He going to Euro style.
So 11 you, who you got?
11 you. That's Jeter and them against
That's Bud.
Cheat against Bud.
It's Jeter against Bud. It's Bud now.
So y'all just say fuck Showcase, huh? And Merlin.
Nah, Bud sorry
You
as
say
shit.
fuck Showcase and Merlin?
Nah, Bud sorry as shit.
Y'all do
But I
know
love
Lord won
Bud.
Metro last year, right? Y'all do know that, right?
Lord who?
Lord Stallions won Metro last year.
That's why they can't win the
Central
national.
City gonna win it this year.
Oh, all right.
you
So they gonna
gonna
be
do-
Showcase and Merlin?
Do you want to go back to this?
Nah, I'm good. I don't think nobody can win a national in this early that age group.
12s.
12.
12s? That's him and them?
That's Lahia and Roger.
Damn.
And Marco.
And who y'all go against? Lambo and them, right?
No.
Nah, what?
They won against Lambeau in Atlanta.
Oh, Philly fucked y'all up. And then Lambo fucked them up, though.
Yeah.
Lambo beat them, right?
That gonna be both of them.
That was both ways.
By how much? What was the score?
Same school.
Yeah, same
What
thing.
score?
It was 49, 19, something like that.
This nigga
12,
said 49.
30 something. I don't know.
I'm glad I don't know how I feel to get 40.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know how I feel
I know
to
it's
get
about
38
20.
put up
About
on
20. About 20.
I never seen 38.
It's about
Never.
20.
We saw it as a national championship game.
Who?
Kane,
Kane put up
motherfucker.
38.
We won.
We put up 44.
Yeah. No, Kane put up 36. We
Nah,
won 44
38.
36. I swear to God, we won 44 36. We won by 8 points. Guaranteed. Want to bet?
Hey, G
No, I
said,
thought it
man,
was
he
6.
beat the shit out of y'all. I'm telling you. Hey, G.
Oh, they said we fucking. Yeah, y'all got Gina fucked up.
You on your ass, bud.
You know who that?
You gotta come outside. I'm outside.
Wait, though, Mike is, Pac said his list.
Yeah, that's my list.
Now it's time
I like
to-
13s. I gotta go with DMVU, bum ass niggas, and then 14s. I'm going with Maryland.
Maryland Heat.
For sure, gotta be. What the fuck? Why everybody? Let me ask you a question.
Man, fuck that. I'm going with War 514U. Fuck
Who?
that.
They only doing spring. They not doing.
Man.
Who Boner?
Yeah.
Sorry,
They
shit.
only doing spring. I don't think they doing because
Nobody got birth
Shit, they
certificate.
doing regular season.
Nobody got a birth certificate for Boner.
Man, I'm trying to tell
Oh,
you.
but let me ask you a question though. Why everybody don't send all your 14s to Bird?
Why should they?
It's nobody else.
I'm just asking why should they?
I just told you.
I thought they did though.
Yeah, they was doing that.
Why are you
They don't.
not sending a 14-year-old to high school?
Good question too.
Nah, that ain't a good question.
No,
If
I'm
you
saying
not
is,
reclassing them?
most of the time,
Right.
most kids do come. They don't. No,
Why would you not?
They
Why
go to
would
high
you not
school.
go to high school?
So
14,
either
you should be in high
either they
school.
going to high school or they going to Bird.
My son was 14. He went to high school when he was 14 though.
Can I ask a question? Why do people feel like they're obligated to send their kids to Maryland Heat?
Because whatever team they
What other team you gonna
whatever
send
team
them
you
to?
gonna send them to.
Who were the best team? You gonna send them to Jarvis?
What makes Maryland Heat the best 14 years? I'm just asking.
But what
playing
other-
I'm gonna tell you what. Hold on, I got this.
No, what other 14 is available?
I got this. I got
Then
this.
the speed of the
Who
game.
else is it?
14 is like Jay.
Who else is it?
I'm just saying.
Who will teach you?
14 years.
No, they don't. Who?
James.
James that city life. I
Hey
thought.
man, Mike, wrap this shit up. Man,
Man,
I gotta get home now.
You gotta
Oh,
stop
he
this.
is a city like now. You're
Nah,
right.
but listen.
City life.
One thing I'm gonna say about Bird in the 14-year Maryland Heat, you gonna learn about
speed of the
shit.
game.
You gonna learn about shit that's gonna transfer to the high school level.
All right, I'm done.
You are.
God.
You are.
Y'all about to get Fox
You are though, for real.
Now we
Man,
all
fuck.
got to get out of here.
Fox got
We gotta
some
let the main host wrap this on up.
All right, so who the main host?
You sound like you the main host.
Nah, he doing that hat though. Go ahead, fuck him up, cuz.
So that concludes the first episode of the Coach's Corner podcast. We
Do
be
that
back
dance you was gonna talk
in
about.
Hey.
2 weeks.
Hey, can y'all,
Uh,
people in the comments, can y'all please let us know
Hey, put my cash app
who
up
could be
there,
the next, who might could be the next guest?
Yeah, next guest.
Who everybody
yeah,
want to see?
what coach y'all want to see here on the Coach's
What's some
Corner?
topics y'all want here talking about too?
Yeah.
Yeah, we missed a lot of topics.
Yeah, we ain't cover everything.
Well, I was
Maybe we
shocked.
can get Angie in here next week.
Man,
Damn, you.
and the phone. Is that the next
If
interview?
we can get the phone in here though,
Hey
Is
man,
that the next interview?
if the phone make it in here, when y'all see the lights go on there, motherfucking Ocean 11 pop up.
Nah.
Hey, yeah.
But,
They say $200 been said twice. That's all I'm saying.
Damn.
They flying that money in. That's crazy.
Hold
I
on.
ain't no
Is,
big
is that officially the next interview? The phone?
Nah.
I can get the phone.
Birth for DMVU.
If y'all need the phone, I can get the phone.
who?
Birth for DMVU.
We stand up.
Who from DMVU?
The birth of DMVU. Yes.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Man, the phone might be more interesting.
I'd like to see that interview.
What?
DMVU.
Yeah, let's get the nigga Chris and all them other wild niggas in the jump with the bad feet.
Nah,
Yeah, get ashy feet up in the jump.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
We don't wanna see
That
that,
drink
bro.
in black and white.
Barbecue his ass.
It's crazy.
It ain't enough money in the world to come back off that jump.
Yeah, that drink crazy.
Damn.
Hey, what's your name?
Close out.
Chris, Braden,
Chris and who?
Braden.
Y'all twins? When y'all came out, they said it's Chris and Braden.
I call him Jethro and Leroy.
That's a better fucking name. Jeffro and Leroy. How old are y'all?
Close out.
Y'all going to, what high school y'all going to?
Lackey, Braden High School.
Who?
Lackey.
Down there by me.
Be quiet though. What type of porn y'all got on y'all phone?
Let's wrap it up. That's the end of the Coach's
Y'all got hella
Corner
porn on y'all
podcast,
phone.
man. In 2 weeks. 2 weeks, same time, Sunday night.
You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Storm.